Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the club. We are here for a big night of live football. So many different games going on. Tottenham versus Manchester City, Newcastle, Liverpool, all sorts going down today. And we'll be focusing on Manchester United. It's now on joking. We won't be focusing on things at Old Trafford. We'll be focusing on all the big games at the top end of the table. I'm really looking forward to this. And of course, as always, we are brought to you by Sky Bet, and you can get your money back as cash with Sky Bet. If one leg of your builder bet on Tottenham versus Man City loses, head over to Sky Bet app right now to get involved and make sure you opt in. Links in the description. 18 plus, T's and C's apply. Be gamble aware, and thank you as always to Sky Bet for sponsoring us. And also, thank you very much to our special guests that are here today. Fuad is back with a bang to represent Tottenham.
Come on.
Today. We'll be speaking about Maddison against Roy Keane in a bit as well. And of course, Kieran is here, seen on screen on the overlap and stick to football and everything. But finally, you got a mic in front of you today.
About time, innit?
Yeah, it's about time. They're missing a trick over there.
I've been saying it for a while. I'm wasted.
Yeah, we finally got you on. He's obviously a Liverpool fan, and we'll be focusing on Liverpool with him. And we've also got Buvey here.
Great to see you, lads.
Who just before we went live said, I can't do another defeat today.
I feel like the numbers on some of the videos are just disgusting. It's a hate watch about me, all these losses, man. This is
what people live for. This is what they come to enjoy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some of the clips were just like the Arsenal loss and the Liverpool loss. It's
Your
it's
Arsenal
sad days.
video is our second biggest video ever.
Yeah, what can I say? What can I say?
Nearly 500,000 people have seen you.
It's weird.
crying.
You get that reaction. Like you get a few. I've had a few comments about like what's happened to City. Like in the street, just random. Like it happens more and more this season than it ever has done before because of how bad City have been. It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Right. The game that is our main focus today is the Liverpool game, of course. So we'll come to Kieran first. 3 points today. Wrap up the title.
You
Job
like to
done?
think so? I mean, it feels like we've got no pressure today. Do you know, like I'm not confident that Arsenal win today, and that's where we missed the trick all season, isn't it? Arsenal haven't pushed us where they should have. They should be higher now. We've dropped points. We've consistently dropped points. I think we drew like four of our last 8 or something. So we've been there to be taken on, but no one's had it. So Slot must be just thinking, there's no pressure here. Just go out and play. And I mean, if it's anything like the game at St James's Park, we're in for a treat tonight.
I was impressed with the way Liverpool handled that game at the Etihad. I know City aren't what they used to be, but at second half, they didn't really exert themselves much, and they just calmly saw the game out.
They weren't tested.
Yeah.
It felt like City, there was no urgency at City, and then City teams in the past, you'd break them down, wouldn't you? But there was never any part of that game where I was like, City are going to come back into this.
It was so sad. It was so sad. But the only criticism you can ever have of Jurgen Klopp is that it was too intense at points. It didn't control games. It wasn't smart enough. It didn't, great Ferguson sides, great Mourinho sides, always had the final 10 minutes, little moments of just control or even giving the ball away to the opposition, sitting there, being deep, being hard to play against. This aren't a slot side. They give you the ball. Yeah. And they beat you when you have the ball.
Yeah.
I think you did it against Wolves.
With him so far this season that you've seen in a lot of games, both in the Champions League and the league. He adapts game to game. There's no 2 games where I feel like Liverpool play the same style and same system, and there's always kind of small tweaks, whether it's the midfield out wide. But I also think in the way he's used players as well, because you've got to remember this is a squad that has only had 1 signing with Chiesa. And it's barely a signing because you've barely seen him as well. So it's essentially the same group of players that Klopp had last year and just fell away at the last end. But now the difference is City are no longer there. Arsenal have kind of stagnated, and the road has just been there. And I feel like every week Liverpool have dropped points. The gap has just been open a little bit there for Arsenal to almost take it, and they haven't really. And Liverpool, credit to them.
It's the efficiency as well, though, isn't it? Because, like, if you look at the Klopp side, like Buvey said then, it was the intensity, wasn't it? But we'd pick up injury after injury. Yeah. Otherwise, we look like we hadn't played 90 minutes at the end against City, other than Soberschlei. He was dead on his feet, like. But But because it's less intense, I feel like that's probably why we're not seeing the injuries we were seeing under Klopp. We've barely had any, have we? We've had Trent, I think we've had Alisson, Canate, but nothing. I mean, the 3 big ones, Gravenberch, Salah, Van Dijk, no injuries there. They're the ones we couldn't replace if they did get injured. And I think a lot of it must be down to slot. It can't be luck.
No, it can't be.
It's the way he's managing the games, though, isn't it?
You look at the way even Trent's been used. There was moments where he was talking about, he's hitting a red zone, and Trent was getting annoyed when he was first getting substituted. But I think later on in the season, you've obviously seen the kind of benefits it's kind of given your team.
I'm interested in your opinion. When you meet Real Madrid in the semi-finals, let's just say you do that in the Champions League, do you think he can match Ancelotti, a great manager like that, in a Champions League game?
They beat him already.
Do you think he's got? Yeah, of course. But I think loads of sides were beating Real Madrid. They came 21st or whatever, or 20th. So it's just interesting. Is Arne Slot capable right now of matching Ancelotti to win the Champions League? Because that'll be a big debate.
They're our Achilles heel as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
Real Madrid teams in general seem to be the ones that knock Liverpool out. But
At least you'd have at Anfield. There'd be a leg at Anfield.
I think it's the second leg as well, the way the ties have ended. So, I mean, it's impossible to say, isn't it? Because you don't know what could happen between now and then as well. There could be injuries for either team, but right, we had our little blip recently and we seem to kick back on now. I mean, we'll see tonight, but I'm back in Slot at this moment. You can't knock, can you?
But that's the only question we don't know yet, because he's gone up against Guardiola in a poor Guardiola side. But against Real Madrid, I'd still back you guys massively. He came up against Alonso, smat Leverkusen. Do you know what I mean? So,
as I said, with loads of games, keep an eye on today. Brentford, Everton, Man United, Ipswich, Forest, Arsenal, Tottenham City are all 7:30 kickoffs. And the Liverpool-Newcastle game is at 8:15, so that will kick off at half-time of the other games. Let's go through some of the team news. We'll go to Tottenham City first. We'll get your thoughts on the Spurs team. Vicario in goal, Porro, Gray, Danzo, Udogi, Bergval, Bentancur, Madison's back, Johnson, Mathis Tell, and Adobert.
Pretty happy with that, to be fair. I think we've seen pretty much a papered over Spurs side for the past couple of months, but we're starting to get players back. Madison, as you said there, Adobert, I feel like that wide area has been a problem.
What do you think about Adobert in general? Obviously, I saw him for a few minutes against Man United and he played quarter of an hour against Ipswich. But
yeah, and started the season, I think he had a great debut against Everton, I remember. And an exciting young player, in my opinion. Last season, you saw flashes of it in Burnley as well. He's not going to be a player that's going to immediately maybe come in and get you 10 goals, 10 assists, but I feel like he's someone who is an exciting talent you can build around. And as long as he can kind of show me flashes, we've got a lot of youngsters at the club at the moment. Archie Gray, Bergval, Mikey Moore coming through. It's a young team at the moment.
Mattish Tell as well, even. He's pretty young. What have you
Matthijs
made of
Tell
him
as well.
since he joined?
I think he's had some good games. He's had some good moments. Maybe not as many goals as people would have liked to have seen, but I feel like we've only seen about 4 games so far. And I've been happy with what I've seen. I'm happy to see him playing in the number 9 role, especially because I thought maybe we'd play him out wide because our wide options really haven't been great this season. And I've seen Werner playing far too many games for my liking, but we've seen Son. I feel like at this day and age, he's not really a winger. He's kind of better used closer to goal. But players like Adobert, players like Matthijs Tell, Mikey Moore, they just give us kind of a little bit of freshness kind of out there. And I'm happy to see Brennan Johnson getting another start as well, because he's someone who, as much as may not move the needle for people, he's shown himself to be efficient this season. And at the back post, be in the right place, right time, I feel like there might be a lot of focus on some of the other more trickery players. He can kind of just be someone who just pops in.
I like the new centre-back you signed, Danso. I like him a lot.
Honestly, he has been a very underrated player. Hasn't put a foot wrong since he's come in. Absolute unit. On the ball as well. Very comfortable, in my opinion. I liked him a lot when he was at Lens as well, because they had that season where they qualified for Champions League. And I remember trying to watch Seko Fofana for a couple of games.
Didn't you say on one of them shows that you should sign Danzo?
I said, yeah.
It was you, innit, that said that. Yeah.
And the funny thing was, I was actually saying West Ham should look at him. I was saying Wolves should look at him. I was thinking, either way, he is almost like a centre-back that's built for the Premier League. There's physicality.
It's weird that City went for Kujanov as opposed to Danso.
Someone like Danso, I just feel like it's kind of ready-made coming out. For our situation, Van der Ven being out, Romero being out, and as good as those guys are, they've shown over the last 2 seasons they can't be relied upon in terms of fitness. Having someone there that's ready-made for that, especially with Dragusin drowning the way he has been for the past 12 months.
I thought he was all right, Dragusin.
You haven't been watching enough, I'm telling you, bro. Like that.
I thought he looked all right.
Do you know what? He started off well, and I think in a different system, he would probably cope fine. But it's because we ask so much from our centre-backs in terms of build-up. He's just not a primary on-the-ball centre-back, if you like, whereas the others, Archie Gray's a midfielder. Van der Ven, Romero, very good at it. Danso's shown himself to be very competent as well. Dragusin's just a more of a, let me deal with my jewels and let me sit back and pass it to my nearest teammate. So this system actually gets the worst out of him.
Surprised to not see Son starting, or is that something you kind of expect now?
Yeah.
It's a big game, and you don't usually see Son on the bench for a big game.
You know what it is? He's had a couple of good games recently as well, but I think now we're realising that he's 33, turning 34. You can't use him like the bar of soap that we used to before. But I think coming in late into the game, he can still kind of give you some quality off the bench. I think you want to see players like Tell, Odegaard, what they can actually fully do. If you're really going to go and spend 60 million on Tell in the summer and that's your long-term solution, you want to give him as many opportunities in the 6 months you have. And I feel like at the moment in the league, without sounding ridiculous, we don't really have much.
You prioritise him for Europe, do you reckon?
I think so.
You don't
I think
believe
there's definitely an eye turning towards the Europa League, especially with the draw. You've got Ajax potentially in the next round, RZ in this round. We're on the nicer side of the bracket from what I'm seeing.
I know, yeah.
You have to be against the final. Has to be against the final.
I'm looking at it and thinking we need to be taking that very seriously. So players like Son, I imagine he'll be.
We'll see you in Bilbao, brother.
Hey, I hope so. I would love nothing more. Trust me.
That'd be a great
You wouldn't.
final.
You wouldn't.
Starving FC versus Starving FC.
You don't,
Let's go.
you don't win a European final against Man
Yeah,
United. It just don't happen. We could put the Rezzies out and we beat you in a final. Trust me, it happens.
See you there.
It's like that Liverpool Champions League
Did you
final.
go to
It's
that
like-
one, the one in Madrid?
No, oh hell no! I kind of knew what was coming. I'll be honest with you. Do you know what the funny thing was with that final? The run leading up to it, you're almost thinking it's destined.
Yeah.
The way the Aguero
Yeah.
penalty gets stopped, we beat City.
The bad
the,
as well,
the
wasn't it?
Ajax turn
Yeah.
around.
And your handball. Don't forget the Llorente handball.
Oh, listen, we don't forget. Trust me, beating Madrid in the group stages and stuff, and you're thinking, no, we've starved all these years to get the big one. It's happening. Oh my, yes, finally. And Liverpool had just missed out to City the previous year in the Premier League, and you're thinking, yeah, they're going to be the unlucky bridesmaid. 2 minutes in, not even 2 minutes, 1 minute. Penalty, game set, match. Game
I was
over.
in New York for the Ruiz and Anthony Joshua fight.
Yeah.
And I remember like everyone was going to dinner and going to watch the match before the fight.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I'm going to get some rest. I'll head to my room for a bit. And I just went to sleep. So Liverpool are winning. I ain't going to watch Liverpool lift the European
wow.
Cup.
He
It's just,
said, I ain't even
it's just
bothered.
not in my mate. I can't sit there watching that.
What was it? Sissoko red card?
Yeah, Sissoko handball.
Oh,
Within
penalty.
50 seconds.
Yeah, that was crazy.
1-0, game over.
The City team's also out, obviously. Ederson in goal, Vardiol, Diaz, Kusanov, Nunez, Nico, Kovacic, Savino, Marmoush, Doku, and your boy Erling Haaland up top.
I'm so worried, mate. It's so open. It's just Kovacic and Nico midfield, basically. I think they can counter us. I think we'll counter them. It could be a very high-scoring game. But Savino and Doku, for me, you don't play both. I really don't think you play both on the same side. With Haaland, with Mamouche, it's exciting, but City have to win this game. It's a very tight, compressed top 8. I mean, City have to try and win this game.
For sure. Remember, if you are having a little bet tonight, you can get your money back as cash with Sky Bet if one leg of your build-a-bet loses. That build-a-bet has to be on Tottenham versus Manchester City. Head over to the Sky Bet app now to get involved. Make sure you're opted in. Links in the description. 18 plus T's and C's apply. And please be gamble aware. Liverpool's team news, will come to that right now. Liverpool at Anfield against Newcastle. Alisson's in goal. Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Shimikas, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Szoboszlai, Diaz, Diogo, Jota. Pretty much what you'd expect.
Probably. I mean, it means Diaz will be on the left, which makes a change for him. And I do think that's his preferred position. Yeah, I like to see Jota or Nunez in the middle, to be honest. Just because personally, it worked against Spurs with Diaz in the middle, didn't it? I think it might have been Leverkusen as well.
Yeah,
But I just, when we've got Gakpo and Diaz on, I feel like they both just sort of veer to they want to be on the left, don't they? Both of them. Neither's an out and out centre forwards, and I'm happy Jota's on. It's a chance for him as well. So
Yeah, be interested to see how that game goes down. Anyone want the Man United team news? No? No? All right, moving
Go
on.
on, then.
If you lose to them, by the way,
By the way, Joshua Zirkzee starts will be all right. Does anyone know about Joshua Zirkzee?
he'll not make someone
How
and you
great
lose
he
4-0.
is.
Come on, man.
Come on, thank you.
Incredible player.
Score predictions for City against Spurs. Spurs against City, sorry.
3-2 Spurs.
You're not allowed to do that.
Do you want a real football show or not? Nah. Like, you know me, I'll go for
Do
it
another
every
one for the highlights. So you say you win and then you lose and it looks good.
10-0.
I think he's actually right. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. 3-2, 3-1 maybe win for Spurs.
I go 3-2 City then.
Yeah. Yeah, Spurs confident they're going to lose.
Away from home.
Haaland's got a point to prove, I feel like.
Yeah.
If City go and get a result with Haaland today, he'll be like, I'm the man of this team, innit? Because
Yeah, definitely.
You know the one thing with City though is I feel like their attack can still be dangerous in moments, but they still leave themselves too vulnerable.
If we don't score, you score.
And
That's
I
how it's
think-
going to happen
I
today.
think if we can actually turn up, because it all depends on which Spurs decide to turn up. If the attacking kind of free-flowing Spurs turns up, we can be dangerous and we can easily get a couple of goals against.
Was the ref counting the players? Do we still do that in Premier League football?
Yeah, man.
I mean, yeah,
These guys they can't even do
Basic
basic refereeing to a high level, but they're counting if there's 11 players on the City side. Come on, man.
What are you moaning at here?
Nah,
You're going to get angry if they check someone's studs as well.
come on, man.
Do you reckon they have to do that? Line up outside
Yeah,
of the
of course
tunnel
they
and the
do.
ref has to check all their stuff.
They can't do basic calls, right? Come
Their
on.
shin pads as well while you're at it. Forest Arsenal, any predictions?
Forest win, Arsenal bottle it.
Yeah, Forest 2-1.
I'm having that. I think Forest beat him.
It's going to be.
I think these are an absolute disgrace, and no one talks about it in the football community. Arsenal are an absolute disgrace to Premier League football. Absolute. They spent so much money to bottle the league like this. Pathetic.
It is
to
where
West
the pressure
Ham.
comes from because
2 years in a row.
Liverpool are winning it with Arnie's first season. If it's Klopp, you even go, Klopp's incredible.
I think this
You know what I
Arne
mean?
Slot win is great because he's a new manager, but in terms of all the best Premier League wins, it's not top. It's not even top. You know, it's probably bottom 25, 26th best win, 27th out of the 30 years of Premier
You
League
don't
history.
care.
No, it doesn't matter to Liverpool, but
A win is a win, baby.
It's not our fault no one else has turned up. Though.
go
That's
on.
of
the thing.
course.
Brennan!
Man,
You got-
I don't know
no
where
left
to
foot.
look here.
Go on. Chop him.
Hey. You got 10 men in the box.
Oh,
City
Go on,
park in the bus.
Gung ho. Don't let them breathe.
that was good. Look at that.
By Haaland. Hey, I'm focusing on Old Trafford. Forget it, man.
Don't let Doku run.
Come on, the Reds in the relegation
He was
battle.
good on the weekend,
I
Doku.
can't lie, he took Trent for a ride.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He was
Fucking,
good, but the end product is
all
just
right.
like
Yeah, but that was because no one was in the middle for
That's
him
true,
as well,
that is
innit?
true,
So you
yeah.
can't like
That is true.
slate him for that.
that is true. Yeah,
That was really weird when you kept swinging balls into the box and there was no Haaland in there.
yeah.
Do you know what I realised with Doku as well? I feel like he gets the ball too wide sometimes, that he has to beat like 2-3 players before he can get a shot off.
a good point,
He
yeah.
actually needs to play a little closer to goal.
Yeah, yeah.
Because someone as quick as he is, mate.
I don't think we can play both. I think it's very dangerous having both wingers. I prefer Savinho, to be honest, but
Savinho on the right, Marmoush on the left.
something like that, definitely. Yeah, or even Phil Foden if you
Go
can play
on,
in there.
pressure!
He's
That's what I
gonna be
like, Matters.
That Marmoush though, isn't he?
Oh, he's
Keno,
he's
you watching?
outstanding.
Well, Kieran was there today when Keno had a little swipe back at Madison.
What did he say?
Saying,
Look at that!
he said he was looking out for him to do it against Ipswich, but he was on the bench.
Okay.
Nasty, innit? It's just it's so nasty from Keane.
For tat, yeah.
Well, Keno's 2-1 up now.
Well, I love
He's
I love
got a
Keno,
chance again though, here, hasn't he? Madison to
Yeah.
state his claim, but
I mean-
Ange hasn't done him a favour putting him
Oh,
on
great
the bench,
tackle.
though against Ipswich, has he?
No.
After scoring as well.
Yeah. But if Spurs win today, I think that'll be
Where'd you go if you win?
times they've beaten both Manchester sides. We're not
14th,
sure
probably.
Wow.
Spurs have done that in their history. Because it's the first time, I think, in Premier League history we've even beaten
You've done United 3 times.
Yeah.
Absolutely smash United
And
3
then
times.
We've done you twice so far, and this could be the
Yeah,
third.
but you
There's-
smash United 3 times.
Just smack, bro. They scored 5 against you.
It doesn't count. Why is it? If we could concede 1,000 goals,
I mean, it's the proper mid-off here between us two,
No, it's
arguing
not a
about who
mid-off.
got
It's not a
beat
mid-off.
worse
It's
off
not a
Spurs.
mid-off.
man.
It's not a middle.
But they
You're not
scored
even
5.
there,
They
you're not
scored
even
5 against you.
You're not even in a mid-off. You're
They
below
scored 5
mid-table.
against you. Are you in
below
Europe?
mid-table.
Are you in
Come
Europe? I
on.
only talk to teams that are in Europe. Are you
Yeah,
in
we're not
Europe?
anymore.
You in Europe?
No,
You in Europe?
So rubbish.
Definitely.
This
Can't
new
talk-
format
can't
doesn't
talk to
reward us for being rubbish.
we're in Europa.
But you're in Europe.
We'll take it.
Ask Buvey if they're in Europe.
Do you know what's interesting though? You're in Europe, but you could potentially have a better season than Arsenal this season, even though it's been that bad. I'm looking at it going, Tottenham fans could come out of this season happier than Arsenal fans somehow.
Don't get me too excited because the thought of it sometimes is too tantalizing. Because honestly, it could paper over the entire season. Put it that way.
Yeah.
You win a cup, you win a European Cup at that. You qualify for Champions League
Exactly.
automatically. It's just this whole 12, 13th. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. So it's a weird one. And Ange lives his prophecy of always winning something in the second season.
Wow.
We had a Spurs fan on the call-in today who kind of was like, if we win that Europa League, it papers over all the cracks and it takes the pressure off Daniel Levy.
That is definitely an issue that comes with it. But for me, I would rather take it than not.
Yeah, you can't pick and choose
Every
when you want to
fan,
win a
yeah,
trophy.
every
innit?
fan.
Everyone who's not
and I think-
Arsenal is rooting for Spurs a little bit, I
Yeah.
think.
And
I am.
Yeah.
I need to be in the
Because
Champions
he's in
League.
it.
I need to be in the Champions League next season.
But there is
United!
United! Of that.
Come on, Ipswich! They're 1-0
wow.
up!
Have they scored?
Wow,
Ipswich!
wow. Yeah,
I'm going home.
You
Don't
guys
worry
are
about Europe,
shit.
mate. Do not worry about Europe.
We don't have to play Ipswich in Europe. We'll be all right.
Yeah, the relegation
1-0 down to
battle's
these
back
lot.
alive,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Twanzebe.
Can't lose to these. You're a
Van
relegation
Zabey
battle.
scored.
No,
Yeah.
I just saw him in the celebration. It's nice to see him not holding back though. Let him have it.
Oh my God! When I last looked, they were taking a goal kick.
Is that Philogene?
Jaden, yeah.
Jaden Philogene.
Big for him.
Matters on the corner. What we got over here?
Look at this. Long ball
Come on,
over the
brother.
top. You got your back five for this, yeah?
Oh,
Oh, nah,
what
nah.
is he doing?
Oh,
That's
what's his
embarrassing.
name? Oh, nah, nah.
What is he
What's his
doing?
name?
Where's it going?
Who's played that?
God,
Dorgu's played.
Is it
but What is
Dorgu?
he doing?
I love this game.
it's a gift.
Let's have a look.
I love this game.
I don't even think Dorgu would have seen him. You know.
That is crazy.
What the fuck is he doing?
Communication.
It's a bad touch, man.
Communication.
My head's gone with him. You know.
communication.
He's done. He is.
It's the basic.
Which one? Dorgu?
Nah, not Dorgu. Anana. He's a fucking
Wouldn't
idiot.
see
It's
that
not good
stuff
from
in the
Dorgu,
Sunday
is it?
League.
I don't think he's seen him. You know.
No, it's a bad touch from Dorgu.
No,
You
no.
gotta
I mean,
boot it.
as he's looked up, I don't think he expects to see his goalkeeper
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
one
yeah, of
yard
course.
away from him.
Onana
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
to be screaming.
It's Onana's fault.
Doesn't need to come out though, does he?
No.
Either?
No,
He's rubbish, and he really is. That's
I'd
50
take him
million
off
down
now.
the
You
drain.
know.
Yeah, it's 50 million down the drain.
Who's your bench keeper?
Altai by in there, but
yeah.
I think he's injured, so it'll be.
Bayender's injured.
Tom Heaton.
Nah, Tom Heaton. No, it
He's
could
better.
be.
Hey, get him some minutes.
That's
It's,
50
the
million
young
quid
lad,
for an
Ely
arm.
Harrison.
It's not joke money, is it? Like
Oh.
real money.
Did you not have a coach? Is that his son? You had a goalkeeping coach.
Eric Harrison. No, that's back in the day. Eric Harrison, yeah.
Don't know why I remember that.
He's famous, man. Class of
One of
92 coach.
Fergie's old boys, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Class of 92 coach.
This is good. This is good.
Stop whatever. Turn off the Man United game.
We've got to put it full screen, I think.
2-0,
I was gonna
yeah.
say, yeah.
Once City score, let's just turn the City game off.
City ain't scored. Don't worry about that. Mate, I can't believe what I've just seen. Well, I can because it's an honor, but what the?
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Vicario. This is the
First
difference of
cross
top
into the
keeper
box and it
makes.
finds Haaland though.
they can't defend these lot. We both can't defend. Oh, I thought it was going in.
Can you full screen the United one? Because it's like a weird box around it and that.
Oh, sleeping on Haaland there, man. Can't leave him that open.
What the fuck?
Could switch United with Forest though.
Can you use that loving?
Yeah, we could put Ipswich instead of I don't want to watch this Arsenal. They're so
Yeah.
fucking
Arsenal
boring.
is so boring
They're
to
so
watch,
boring,
aren't
mate. They're so boring.
they? I'm saying this.
I don't enjoy football when I watch Arsenal. Like, I don't like football
I
with
don't
Arsenal.
enjoy football when we watch United.
I like watching United get banged every week.
Good job. So I enjoy watching City get banged up, and they do. So we're like Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue, anyway.
Yeah.
We're Lily Phillips
No, I'm not. I'm not.
because
No
Bonnie
one.
Blue loves getting banged,
Oh, for
but Lily Phillips don't.
sake, man.
Also, she's Bonnie Blue in it, so it has to be City.
Fair play to Brennan Johnson. Obviously, stop the rumours with being with thingy.
He nicked that in the bud straight away.
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
Gotta do it.
He found a new girlfriend straight away.
Come on, man.
Oh, look at that Doku. Look at Doku's pace.
Pedro Porro.
No free kick. No free kick.
End product again. End product again.
Oh my days.
Mate,
That's
who
a
got
decent ball.
weights?
It's a decent ball.
Porro.
Mate, Doku's
I
pace.
can't lie to you. That's not even the worst poster Porro's been on this season. Who?
Oh yeah, it is.
Porro versus Trossard.
yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Trossard broke his ankles, isn't it?
I thought Porro was like
Can't
raw
lie, though,
pace.
there's been. I think everybody's had one. Do you remember when Lisandro got sent to another dimension by Salah? he got fully turned
That was
around.
last year, man.
Yeah.
Happens
Why
every
you talk
week.
about old news
Remember when Virgil got sent to another galaxy by Perisic?
and by Martial?
Everyone's had a moment, man.
Martial done.
Oi.
I remember when Gundogan made Davinson Sanchez look like a Beyblade. He fully
When
went
was that?
upside down.
When was that? What game was that?
That was, I think, 2 years ago when you came to our ground and absolutely slapped us to bits.
What was it? What was the score?
It was when you
1-0.
broke the curse, I remember.
Oh, last
Eventually,
season.
yeah. I think it was last
Broke
season.
the curse in the
No,
FA Cup.
Davinson Sanchez
so
was still
good.
here. So it was probably about 2
He's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
sliding out the
That
ground.
was 2 seasons ago, yeah.
Mate.
Oi.
That's a poor.
Oh.
Do you know what? I don't think Porro was expecting a shove because he was like, yeah, I've just kept up with him the whole race.
That was good pace, wasn't it? So good.
I think a lot of fullbacks, when they've been asked who's been the most difficult player they faced, they've always mentioned Doku.
Yeah.
Even Saliba and Gabriel. when
There's no
they
one
were
like him, but his end product has to improve. He's very
Yeah.
raw. Look at this, 1-0 down to Ipswich.
He was the only one that played well for City in the cup final last year as well.
Yeah, scored that goal, obviously.
Yeah. Thought Wan-Bissaka did really well with him, but he did well.
He's one that you
Oh,
Slabhead. What the
Big
fuck
Mags.
is that, bruv? Big slabby.
Yes, it's a shame to see Ipswich get relegated this season.
Mate,
It's
I mean,
really
might
not.
not now.
it's really
There's-
not.
You don't think?
No.
See
Why
all
don't
the
you
three
like it?
promoted sides?
No, Ipswich are just like the Luton of last year. They're a nice feel-good story, but they were never going to
No,
play
it's
up.
bigger than Luton.
No,
They're way bigger than Luton.
Same,
No.
same.
Luton
What-
like a...
the
Impressive
good
the
thing-
back-to-back promotions, though.
Yeah,
League
I was
One
going to
as
say,
well.
the thing I like about Ipswich recruitment as well, it's like they almost went and got the EFL All-Stars. Jack Clark, Greaves, Smodics.
Yeah.
I quite like the
Muric.
recruitment, and even Kieran McKenna as a manager, I do like him, but
What is... Who
I
passed that
never
back to
actually
Bruno
thought
then?
there was a serious chance they'd stay up this year.
No, not at all. Spent 150 mil.
I always feel like the
alone.
gap in the Premier League and the Championship is actually getting so much bigger and bigger.
It
You
is,
look
yeah.
at the two sets of teams last year that got relegated and this year, the gap is miles off, man. You can't just come up anymore and hope that what Southampton are doing, the same crop of players are going to keep you up. No chance. And if you do the 100 million gamble, there's an equal chance you might still go
But
down.
you see- You see what Anana's done to Dogu there? Dogu's gone to try. He's gone, shall I head it back to my keeper? And he's gone, oh, fuck it, for a throw in. Like, he's put doubt into the kid's head.
Yeah. You don't want to be there.
One of the worst positions you can have insecurity in is your goalkeeper. If you don't trust your
Look at
goalkeeper,
that touch.
Oh, look at that touch.
that sends uneasiness throughout the whole back line.
Did you see that touch?
I don't think any of them trust anyone.
But I think it's been like that even when De Gea was there.
Yeah.
First time.
It's been a problem.
That's
for
the thing
United.
that I don't get. You know, the revisionism over De Gea? Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's-
Yeah! Get in there! 1-0.
Too easy, man.
That was delicious.
Delicious.
That was outrageous.
3 or 4 times.
Doku again.
Doku's gone through, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Easy.
Too easy.
So good. I can't believe how good we're
Alright, man,
looking.
pull your pants up, please.
So Kevin Keegan checking his pockets.
No, the record at Spurs has been shocking for the last 10 years, 10, 15 years. And then there's
Go on,
been
me
a couple
boy,
of wins.
Josh. Oh.
Game's not over, man. Come on, wake up, lads. What's it? 12 minutes.
But this is classic City, moving the ball first time.
Left
All
to
starts from
right,
Mamouche.
Back to front, so easy.
Mamouche, Savinho. It's all first time football. Look
no
at this.
challenge
Bang.
on him. 10 yards of space for
Yeah.
him. 10 yards of space for him.
That ball's good. It's all
Load
first
to close
time.
it down.
That's
Easy
great.
cross. Come on.
Beautiful.
That's
a
a good
great
pass. I
pass,
can't lie.
that.
That's a
Great
great
finish.
Quality.
Oh, yes.
Because it didn't even look like he was going for Haaland when he
Exactly what
played.
you said he was missing, though, before that, isn't it?
Yeah, that little pass there. Soft. Oh,
He's got the deflection.
Come on, man.
Hey, that is brilliant.
Oh, Joshua Zirkzee is so good, man. Swear to God.
Our producer's got his head in his hands like that.
You see the touch? He just, oh my God. Diogo Dalot on the other hand.
You're 1-0 down to
Yeah,
Ipswich.
he's in it.
Come on, Delap! Come on! Oh my God, if he scores, oh.
Go on, slabhead, lad. Diogo Dalot needs to not be given the ball anymore. Foul ref.
Come on, Ipswich. Let's get a second here, Ipswich. Come on.
It's mad Ipswich have got a better striker than us. Nuts.
I think it's 3 or 4 would start for you, wouldn't they?
I mean, I don't even want to argue that anymore because I'm just.
I've got nothing left.
Played Paddy.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hey, man. Get Jed Spence on, man.
Why is he not starting?
I think he's just getting a bit of a rest. He's played
Jed
pretty
Spence has
much
been classic.
He's been
He
he's
is-
been fantastic.
one of the best fullbacks in the country at the
for a few
moment.
seasons, didn't
Conte
he?
hated him.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? He was unfortunate that he got signed by the club rather than Conte, so therefore Conte just banished him for an entire season. Then comes in the next season, Ange comes in, and he's thinking, right, I've got Emerson Royale already here, I've got Pedro Porro here, there's no need for you. Sends him out on loan to Italy, where essentially nobody's taking a look at you. And I think this season he's come back pre-season. I remember he played very well, and I was thinking, I hope Ange gives him at least a trial for the season. And then for the first 2-3 months as well, he signed a new deal, but wasn't playing a single minute. It was baffling, honestly. But I always say, good players, when they get their chance, they take their opportunity. And we've seen that
Honestly,
with
was that?
your guys at Amad Diallo, for example, is another prime example of that, where gets sent away on loan, but as soon as their opportunity came, they've taken it with both hands, and he hasn't looked backwards now. I hope he gets an England call up soon. I'll be honest with you. I think he's been deserving of it. Can cover both right side, left side.
Yeah,
that left
sure.
side,
There's
there
also
isn't
that
really.
Hall at Newcastle, isn't there?
Lewis
He
Hall.
looks good.
Yeah.
And Livermento.
Lewis Hall. I mean, Arsenal fans have thrown
Has
Lewis
Tuchel picked the
Skelly in
squad
there.
yet?
Not yet.
March is the first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, March.
It's,
March will be the first.
It's such a strange appointment, I think.
Tuchel?
Yeah.
I actually think it's a great one. I think it's
I just think he
great
can't win. Like, there's no version where he wins, except winning the World Cup.
He's
If it
gonna
been-
leave after it no matter what.
Exactly. And it's like, if it's Eddie Howe, a semi-final's
Oh,
decent. Do you know what I mean?
Destiny, please.
So much space
I
here.
don't think there was a better appointment though, in my opinion.
In terms of pure quality, of course, you're right.
Yeah.
But it's not a long... For me, it needs to be a long-term appointment. And that's the
But
issue.
what?
He could be though.
But he's going to be there for 2 tournaments.
I don't think he will. He currently
I don't
won.
think he will be.
He's got 18
You
months.
think just the World Cup?
Currently, it's only one. I might be wrong.
Nah, I think if he gets to a semi, they will.
But so
extend
was
it.
Southgate at the start, wasn't it? He was just one tournament.
But that
and
was
He just
then-
kept
under
extending
21s.
every
every
But that was
single-
under 21s, wasn't it? That
He's
was
hitting him, yeah.
that was different, yeah. I think Tuchel goes if he gets slated by the press as well.
I think what jobs could come up as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, the only one I think he always seemed like he had an eye for was the United one. And United, Bergval, come on, hey, he's got it back. Let's go. But yeah, United never seemed interested in him when the job was available. It was weird,
We interviewed him last summer, apparently.
and he stuck with Ten Hag.
But I always heard Tuchel wasn't the right system for Man United.
I don't think it was that. I think it might have been other things that he would have demanded, but I don't think it was anything to
What
do.
money, like pure money up
Because they've
front?
already shown you that they'll take a manager regardless of the system, right?
Yeah. But I guess Amrin is a bit more expansive, isn't he? I think Tuchel's a bit more pragmatic.
Oh, lovely ball.
pass, who was
Come on.
that?
Let's go, Odebert. What you got for me? 1v1. There we go. We'll take
I
those.
thought that was a goal kick then.
Nunez, come on.
Nunes by the looks.
That's an issue for City. I think Nunez at right back.
I feel sorry for Nunez, man.
He's a really likable guy, you know. Like
He's,
he really approaches the game the right way. It's
Oh,
just
but-
his level.
No, but when he was at Sporting, he was being linked with like Liverpool for 50 million, I remember. And then he weirdly ended up at Wolves. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
had like a really good season. And everyone was like, okay, he's the next one up. Signs for City. And I remember the first press conference, Pep being like, yeah, this guy's way off it. He's not up to the levels.
Yeah, I
And was
remember
like,
that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I remember that.
To City as well,
Yeah.
wasn't there?
And I was like, this makes so for an entire season, you barely saw him. And then the next season, which is this year, if I'm not mistaken, he's playing right back and left wing. And I'm like, he's basically just using him as a runner.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's weird for Pep to say that. He doesn't really say that about many.
Yeah.
He did about Calvin Phillips as well. Just another transfer that didn't work out. You're thinking that's 100 million quid for both of those.
He's a regular starter for England, Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
Fall off.
They were calling him Yorkshire Pirlo. I will never forget that. I will never forget that.
But some players are just suited to international football, aren't they? Remember David Healy used to
It's a much
bang
slower
them
game,
all the
innit?
time. Hat-tricks against
David
Spain.
Healy, yeah, fucking hell.
Winner against
Northern
England,
Ireland.
hat-trick against Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are just made for it. Nicky Butt was amazing for England in
Podolski.
2002. wasn't
Adult closer.
Germany had a
it?
bunch.
I hated when Closer broke Ronaldo's record, you know. I
Nah.
was fuming, man.
Nah, sometimes you need a good classical 9 like that.
Nah, man.
Ronaldo was too good, man.
I didn't want him to break his record.
Closer, yeah.
And to be fair, I think he's going to get destroyed by Mbappe anyway.
What's he on now? Must be on 8 or 9.
He's on about that. He's
Fucking hell.
not far off, I remember that. Still got about 3 World Cups left in him as well.
He's settling in now at Real Madrid too, and he.
He's on 25 goals already in this season. Eh? Crazy.
That hat-trick last week, I just thought was like putting everybody on notice to be like, listen,
His
Yeah,
first
I
goal
get
thought-
was
your
great.
apologies in while you
Yeah,
can,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm not going to forgive you.
There's been some crazy statements on this show about Mbappe. I'm not going to lie.
It looked good against Liverpool, to be fair, but
No.
For me, I just feel like there's some players you just never rule out.
Yeah.
And especially the age he's at, I was never going to write him off.
What was he, 24?
25, 26, I want to say.
Fucking hell.
that individual performance in the World Cup final as well was something as well, wasn't it? From
Yeah.
Someone's injured for you because Son's going to
Son's
war.
getting ready.
I just hope it's not Odebert, please. He's just come back from a long hamstring problem.
Odegaard's 28, right?
Yeah.
So he's
Son up against
seems
Nunez
to be
though.
fine.
Yeah, that'd be good for him.
That's
That'd be
good
good
for
for him.
Son.
I mean, if it's Tell, maybe... No, everybody seems like they're moving all right, so...
City looking good here, keeping
Maybe
the
it's
ball.
just to get the fans on the side.
Yeah.
They get sun parading every once in a while.
Yeah, this is good.
Come on,
Kovacic.
son, give us a wave.
Yeah, there's like a percentage of the crowd would be there just for him.
Oh,
innit?
100%.
Oh, that's delicious.
Sun,
look at that.
Sun makes people travel half.
Doku
let me not
again.
even say
Doku,
halfway.
Doku.
The full way around the world.
Yeah.
Just to see him
Doku.
play for Tottenham.
Oh! Oh! Doku, man.
Vicario, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
He's won the ball with his head.
Oh
you know.
my. Hey, we need to get a grip on this game.
How is he?
What game are you talking about? What are we talking about? Man United.
Maguire's won a header and Delap's holding his hamstring.
Let's have a look.
That's a foul.
Yes, a foul.
Him in the back.
Maguire headed
Why is he
the
holding his hamstring?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a nasty challenge, man. I'd give him a yellow card for
The
that.
fact that Maguire's not holding his head after that is more crazier in my opinion.
That's pure
Rock,
British concrete.
mate.
Danny says, how would you rate Declan Rice's time at Arsenal so far, and what do you think his current ceiling is? Don't be scared.
Current ceiling, borderline world class. I think that's about it. I don't think he's world class right now. I think that's fair to say.
For me, I'd agree. I think he's
he's
a
done well at
top player in
Arsenal,
my
hasn't he?
opinion. I think he's one of the best defensive midfielders in the world, but he's not the best. And yeah, I think he's someone who, if you appreciate him for what he is, I think you appreciate Declan Rice. But I think a lot of times what happens is people want him to be something he's not.
Yeah.
And people want him to be like a Pirlo or an Iniesta. And it's like, no.
Is he a
Declan
defensive
Rice-
midfielder?
For me, he's a defensive midfielder. He's a game
I think that's
breaker.
the thing.
But you know-
He's a game
or is he a
breaker.
central
Signed a few
midfielder?
players
But
as
the
one
thing
thing
is-
and turned him into another.
He's not an
No.
attacking midfielder like De Bruyne, but he's,
No.
I don't know if he's Rodri either. I think he's in between. I think he's
There is part because you got to remember his last season at West Ham as well. He's playing like an 8 where he's doing box to box runs, and I think there has to be a sense of, for me, he's a ball winning midfielder. But then you have to give him the license of you can drive with the ball, you can carry it up the pitch, and once you kind of release those shackles, I think you get a great player. And at Arsenal, he's been able to do that because he's got someone like a Partey next to him.
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to do that at every other team in the world? I don't know if Man City would have given him those same reins, for example.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
Oh, Bergval's lost the ball in the middle of the. Oh, he's won it back again.
I think that's
You know,
where
he was at United around COVID.
Yeah.
And then we
He
couldn't
rejected
sign him.
Barcelona to come to us. Come on, man. Don't play with us. The knock is different.
He's an idiot. Yeah!
Oh,
Look
nah.
at Kamara!
Minimise.
Big Joshua Zirkzee, lad!
Arsenal Forest. You said at the start, Jack, we're going to watch Arsenal
I
Forest.
told you he's the
I'm not watching
fucking
this
truth.
guy. I'm not watching. Guy's got one pace on FIFA.
Joshua
One pace on
Zirkzee.
FIFA.
Stood with you on that.
Oh, Joshua Zirkzee.
Let's have a look
We're
at
putting
the
on
replay.
Forest.
No one's coming with me?
I'm not
I'm
listening to
I'm
that.
with you. Joshua. Let's go.
Ipswich are shit,
you,
man.
man.
Get them out
You
the
know
league.
ball.
Listen, man.
Get these lot out of the fucking league.
He's
It's
someone who,
embarrassing.
if you give him the same amount of time Hoyland's had,
Look at that. These guys are shit. Look how shit.
Oh, it's
they
not
are.
even Xerxes, it's Hoyland,
that.
isn't it?
If Hoyland scored, I'm leaving the studio.
No.
If Hoyland scored, I'm leaving the studio.
That's Xerxes'
No,
screen.
look, Hoyland behind
That's
me.
Xerxes' screen. It's an own goal, I think.
It's an own goal. These guys are rubbish, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Morsy!
Yeah.
I'm going to ring him today. Oh, you've had it, brother. Thank you for scoring. Yes, Sam.
Any United fan as well?
Good, Sam. I think so, yeah. I spoke to him after United played Ipswich in the first game under Amarim. And I was like, come on, tell the truth. How was it playing against Eric Casemiro and Ericsson? And he was like, you lot should never, ever play that midfield again. Like, fuck.
I had a field day, bro.
Yeah.
How's Arsenal getting on? Should we swap the... I'm only joking. I think it's more
Nah,
interesting.
Stop it. No, actually, I got good luck on the screen. Leave it. Nah, stop it.
TNT Sport
Yo,
4.
Doku is dancing. Someone please stop him. Destiny,
Oh.
well done.
Oh, Joshua's
Man United are on TNT Sports 4. That's how low they've dropped. TNT Sports 4.
I didn't even know 4 existed.
No, I didn't know. That's like being on Dave plus 1.
What channel is your European games going to be on?
Used to be on ITV1. Or no,
What about-
TNT Sport 1.
What channel is your last 16 game going to be on?
You're on a Thursday night on Channel 5 Star.
Oh,
After Robot Wars. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You come back home from school and a game's on. You're like, hold on a minute.
Newcastle
Used to be
regulars
Liverpool,
in the
we take the
UEFA Cup
piss.
random times, I remember.
Thursday night channel.
Yeah.
I remember I had such a good run of never being in the UEFA Cup. And then
In every
Fergie left,
season,
and he
that.
was like, no, actually, we had a season with Fergie as well. Remember when we went out the group stages in 05?
Oh, I think I remember that.
then we played
I think it was
Bilbao.
Benfica, Villarreal,
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that. Yeah, I remember that.
We played Bilbao. We played Ajax, and they both battered us at Old Trafford. Bilbao were amazing. They had like Ander Herrera in the team.
That
was
Fernando Llorente made his name.
Llorente.
Javi Martinez.
What was the other fella that
was like
played?
2012, wasn't
Martinez
it?
as well.
The attacker starts with I think his name starts with double L.
Lorente.
Not Llorente.
He's
Was
at
it
Spurs.
Llorente?
It was
Oh
Llorente.
no, there was another one.
Munoz.
Javi
Munoz.
Martinez. There was.
I'm gonna find
Yeah,
it.
Javi Martinez.
I used to always sign in my FM.
That was in that.
Yesterday.
That wasn't 05. That was like 2011.
Not Yaramendi.
That wasn't 05.
Oscar Munain.
That's Bielsa, right?
Ike Munain.
Yeah,
Ike
you're
Munain.
right. You're right. Munain, I don't need to check.
Munain, yeah.
Munain, he was my
yeah.
guy. I don't know
Llorente
where the
was so
double L
good.
came from there.
He was underrated for Spurs, Lorente.
Yeah.
He was a good striker.
To be fair, when he came to us, I felt like he was pretty washed up, but he was still kind of had a physical presence. When he was at Bilbao,
He could have left earlier, couldn't he?
much earlier.
What was the move in between?
He went to Juventus.
Juventus,
absolutely
yeah.
wasted his career away for 2 years, basically.
Never go Juve. I know that for a fact. Never go Juve.
If you're a striker and you go Juve, forget about it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Got super chat. Mindcracker says, which one of these two do you think has more talent, and which one ends up with a better career, Evan Ferguson or Liam Delap?
Liam Delap.
Do you know what?
What's happened to Ferguson?
Been injured a bit.
I feel like
That-
it's version 1 and version 2, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
if he's going to continue to be injured,
Yeah.
I'm looking at like teams higher up, like Arsenal looking for a striker now.
United.
Do you know what the thing
They're gonna have to pay over the odds no matter what now, Arsenal,
Yeah.
aren't they? I mean, it's a bold statement, but why haven't they gone for someone like Liam Delap? They'd get him a bit cheaper.
Yes, lads! We're not going down. We're not going down. We are staying up. Say we are staying up. Matchday delict.
Another set piece.
Go on, lads. We are set piece.
Just relegate these lot, man. There's a game here for you, Ipswich, if they could get themselves sorted.
Yo, why is Doku being given this much space? Please.
Andre Onana's so...
Oh, Savinio.
That all comes from giving Doku.
You're getting ripped, mate.
When
You're
are you
getting
gonna
ripped.
learn?
What the fuck's going
What a
on there?
ball that was from Doku.
Nah,
What a
Doku
ball
is
from
playing
Doku.
out his mind.
Look at this ball.
Look at this hug touchline.
Is that Nico? I fucking love Nico, man.
Yes.
Look at this ball. That's outrageous. It's bouncing.
He's onside as well, isn't it?
Touch if he wanted to.
Yeah, he has to do better.
Ridiculous, man.
Has to do better there. Look.
Ridiculous.
Go on, Max.
Nah, I don't know how you don't finish that. You got to bury that.
Yeah, he has to do better.
Who missed that? Marmouche? Savini?
Yeah.
Savinho.
Who's the ball to Doku? Was it Nico Gonzalez? Did you see that, Jack? No. I think it's Nico.
Well,
I love
he's
Nico.
coming in, isn't it?
I love Nico. I love him. He's so good, mate. And he came out last week. He's like, I want to play with Rodri. And it's just like, it's going to be so much power in that midfield, man. Control.
Wait, have a guess what? He's fucking injured as fuck.
Who? Rodri?
Yeah.
He'll be back fresh.
I was
He's
going
back
to say,
already.
He's not going to be
He
fresh.
was in the
Is that-
Champions
is
League
it-
squad, wasn't
He's
he?
not going to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fresh. I
essentially, we
promise
got
you
to
that.
find-
You've seen the injury he's had.
Yeah?
He's going to be far from fresh.
I was going to say,
No, he'll
is there
be
any
fresh.
part of you
He'll be
that
ready
He's
to
going to be
go.
a one game a
Gonna
week,
be-
man.
No.
He is.
He's 26. He's got his whole life in front of him, Adam.
He hasn't got his whole crew shit though.
Oh, don't. That's nasty.
Wait.
That's nasty.
It's not.
That's nasty.
Rodri's not 26, is he?
Yeah.
27?
No,
He's going to get
29, he's 29, 30.
Not 30. No.
Mate,
no.
I'm pretty sure Rodri's
He's younger
29.
than me. He's younger than me.
28. There you
He's
go.
28 till he's 29.
Yeah, you said 30. It's a whole different decade.
28. I mean, you're not that far.
No, it's a different decade. I'm holding on. I've got 6 months left. I've got 6 months left. I'm holding on for my 20s.
Because I remember when Virgil had his big knee injury similar to that, it took him like, I would say 18 months
Easy.
to get back to that level.
Easy.
Do you think Rodri's going to come back straight away?
Even stronger than Van Dijk. 100%.
I don't know.
He doesn't play 60 plus games again in a season.
That mobility.
But it should never have been that way.
His availability, the mobility.
Ref.
Go on, dance!
Go on then. Go on then.
Okay, wait.
Go on.
Wait.
Nico.
Wait.
it. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Stop!
These guys are shit.
Please!
These guys are shit, man.
What was going on there?
These guys are shit.
Yo!
I know, man.
Go on, Danzo. Oh,
Just going
shit.
from one disaster to another.
Oh my God, he's absolutely.
These guys are
about 6
these guys are
Oh.
shit.
He's got to
my God.
score that.
Yeah, he
Who was
does.
that?
Yeah. Far corner,
Right,
surely.
listen,
Look
if
at
we don't
Doku again.
shape up, we'll
Doku.
get- Yeah,
I want to use
this
that.
I love this
Seven.
guy.
It's gonna be 2 or 3 before half time.
Who was saying Doku's not good enough for City? Who was
You.
It wasn't me. Nah, it wasn't me. Nah. I said I prefer Zvinho. He's
Trying to chuck
Brazilian.
someone else under the bus.
Doku's outrageous.
Is
What the hell?
Sunday though, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
Someone's,
yeah, 100%.
City not scoring again they'll be panicking. You know, if it gets to half time, still 1-0.
Oh, there'll be chances for Spurs,
Yeah.
but they've been poor this
Still
first
haven't
half.
had one.
They've been poor this first half, man.
I know we're not focusing on that game, but Kieran, have you seen anything from Arsenal that actually worries you?
me, nothing. Honestly, I'm so negative about Arsenal at the minute because I just every time I watch it, I just get drawn to the other screen. That's why I said put the United one back
Yeah,
on.
it's boring, isn't it?
A
Arsenal,
Liverpool
for
fan
what?
wants to watch it. Yeah, I understand why you want to watch this Man United.
I'd rather watch Question Time.
Countdown.
No, yeah, Countdown. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Who
So
presents
bad
that
watching it.
That is the Scottish guy from Five Live. Scottish
Colin Murray.
Colin Murray, yeah.
Northern Irish, but
Northern Irish.
yeah.
hold on.
He's
Didn't he
Scottish.
used to do UEFA Cup?
He's,
Yeah, he did Channel 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the glasses there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Channel 5 with Pat Nevin.
Yeah,
I thought he could-
Nevin, that was the
he
one.
could have been a good choice for Match of the Day, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
No, do you know?
Manish
I like
would have been great.
He becomes
Manish.
too much of a pundit, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, in a good way in some ways, because he used to do the EFL on Quest. I used to work with him on it, but his knowledge is that good that he becomes a bit of a pundit, and
Yeah.
you get his opinion more than the guest sometimes.
Mhm.
I mean, it's all right when it's Gary Lineker because he
Yeah,
played at the top flight, isn't it? But I mean, I really like Colin, but I feel like I shot him down there.
No, Countdown was never the same after Vorderman left, but that's just my opinion.
Who's the?
yeah, Vorderman's the goal.
Who's after her? I remember.
Rachel Riley.
She's a Man United fan.
Riley, yeah.
Less said about her, the better.
Mm.
Forest 0, Arsenal 0, Man United.
We're in again here.
Switch
I
one.
knew it was happening.
City
Come
are
on,
in.
Destiny.
Oh, I sat him down! Why did he take an extra touch?
Bro, that's like the third time I've seen him slip this game. If he
We're
doesn't
back
get
again,
some
we're back again.
long,
He's
6-inch
slipping, he's
studs
falling, and he
on-
can't get up, bro.
Doku.
Brother.
Look at this. Great ball. Great ball.
Hey,
Oh,
Vicario. That was one for the cameras. We'll take those.
This is better. This is so good.
Come on.
Everton still 0-0 as well.
Oh, fuck me. Man.
Stand up. You're weak in the knees. Destiny.
Oh, my
Don't
God.
disgrace me.
Oh my God.
Liverpool haven't even started yet.
I know.
Yeah.
We've got sugar in the studio, and I'm dying here. We've been talking about 5 hours.
Mate, I've
Calling
been talking
show.
since midday.
What time did you get here?
No, I had to go Sky today and then come here after. I've been non-stop.
Fucking hell. Man in demand, you.
No
Well, I
rest for the
mean,
wicked.
I've done 2 things today, and one of them I'm scheduled to do every week. So
Oh, shit.
hardly in demand.
She's fumbled it here. 1 second.
Fucking hell, man.
It is mad at them studios, though, isn't it?
Big studios.
Like it's nuts, isn't it? What's going on
yeah.
down there?
You feel like a big dog. 100%.
I always feel like a big dog.
But walking through there, wow. Huge. Big up Sky Sports, yeah? Oh,
And
jeez.
TNT Sports, pick them up.
And Amazon Sport.
Satanta Sport,
ITV4 Sport.
yeah. Channel 5, Thursday night.
BBC Sport. They're fucking great, man. Honestly, they're trying to work with me, but come on, man.
Oh, and me. We'll have a chat later. It might be for the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh,
What's your feelings on Vicario now? Because he started off and everyone was like, this guy is the truth. And then he made a few mistakes. Like,
Yeah. I think it was the set pieces at the near post where it almost felt like he was getting targeted, especially against the kind of bigger sides. For me, I was looking at Ange more to say, you know, him and the set piece coach, what are we doing there to actually protect the goalkeeper? But there was a sense of, you know, does he command his box enough? With Vicario, though, I feel like he's a very good goalkeeper at the end of the day. Makes great shot stopping, good with his feet, both feet in my opinion, always offers an option. Kinski was like a nice stopgap, but still a little too raw, in my opinion, with Kinski. But Vicario, for me, I don't think there's really too many complaints about him nowadays. You'll hear too much.
yeah, he's a solid keeper.
Done well tonight.
Yeah, since coming back from injury, he's been like Superman.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you. I don't know what's gotten into him. The new ankle might have some adamantium or something, but long may it continue.
Adamantium.
Yeah.
That's not a real element, is it? That's
I think Wolverine or something.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Captain America and all that.
Mm.
Is that new film good? The new Wolverine film?
To be fair, not really much of a comic film guy.
Oh,
Why
right.
you asked him that?
Well, because he brought up Adamantium, which
sorry.
is a comic book thing.
I was thinking, what's
It's just
going
one
on
of
here?
those things I reference, but I haven't really watched, like The Office.
Which Office?
Both.
I bet you like the US more.
The
don't
US version's the best.
you? Oh, man, yeah, that's
they're
craziness.
both a bit,
I like both, but
Comparing season one, UK one's the best. But from season 1 onwards, the US is the best.
there's
the
only like
US
two
is-
in the
yeah, exactly.
UK though, isn't there? There's only 2 seasons.
Come
But,
on, Adam.
but the reason season 1 US is crap is because they try and copy exactly
Yeah.
what goes on in the UK one.
I mean, I like both.
Like
but
I think Michael Scott's just
So the UK office is all like is subtle humor, and I watched the US one. They're building this mega desk in the office, and it's just like it's so
budget's
American.
nuts, right?
It's so American, isn't it? They're building like a skyscraper desk. You're like, it's not funny.
But I think Gareth's great in Office, UK, but then Dwight's 10 times the character.
Nah, Gareth's way, but he's from Swindon, so he's a proper. That is what they're all like from Swindon. Come on.
But usually when Americans try and copy something British, it's horrendous. Remember In-Betweeners?
In-Betweeners.
Oh my
They
God.
tried
Shameless?
What Shameless? That was the one.
be fair,
Don't
still
you
did like
dare.
Shameless
Don't
one,
you
no.
dare. Don't you dare, bro.
Shameless.
I can't
No,
lie.
no,
I
no.
remember during lockdown, I accidentally stumbled upon it, and I was like, "This ain't as
They
bad
did
as it's
skins.
made out to be."
They did US skins.
They did Skins.
I remember Skins is
Season
like
1, Season 2 Skins, elite.
And
Skins is like
3 and 4 was good with
quintessential British
what's his
thing
name?
ever.
Jack.
Was it
Jack Connor?
Effie and that?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
season one?
Season 3 and 4. Effie, fuck me, man.
Do you know what's so mad? You know,
Playing
you know
playing
one of
everyone,
the-
man.
You know one of the have you seen an Instagram account called Wonder Kids?
Probably, yeah.
It does like a lot of like up and coming footballers and all that. It's run by one of the guys who used to be in Skins. Funny
Nah.
enough. Yeah,
Who?
crazy Merv. I don't know if you know his name.
Merv.
The black guy that was in Skins.
Which season?
He was. I think it was season 1. He was the exchange student.
Your man from Slumdog Millionaire was in there, innit? I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
Daniel Kaluuya was in it, I think.
Yeah, that was elite, man.
in the Arsenal.
yeah. It's actually produced Skin like bare incredible. Acting.
2 people from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
It's
come
mad.
on, Ben.
There's no foul.
Red!
It's not a foul!
Come on.
Ah, it's not a foul!
Garnacho,
Not
why are
foul,
you
is it?
diving
Mario,
for,
yellow,
bro?
please.
Bentancur is lightweight, isn't he? Let's have a look.
Look at this. Look at this. Dance.
If you touch the ball...
Dancing Queen. Where are you,
I'm listening,
Kovacic?
I'm listening to you.
Too slow.
Kova just does... He loses his brain every 5 minutes. Focus, man.
I think if
Shit
someone
this
loses
guy
their
off the
brain every
Besiktas,
5 minutes,
please.
they probably haven't got one, you know.
He's Fenerbahce, ready to go. Kovacic. He is. He's Fenerbahce. He's so Fenerbahce, isn't he? He is. He's not cut out. He's not cut out for this level.
He's Fenerbahce
He is.
ready to go. I like
Come
that.
on.
Oh, this is a tragic super chat, man.
Oh, go on.
Callum says, hi, lads.
Hello.
Derby's probably going straight back down to League One. But thanks for the quality football content. Much love. He's going on like, if Derby are in League One, he can't watch
Are they losing tonight? Are they playing
You
tonight?
can't. You can still watch us, you know, Callum. You can still tune in.
I can't believe John Hughes has left Blackburn
That's
for them.
nuts, that, isn't it? They were in the playoffs. They were about 4th.
Do you know what's?
And he's got, especially after what happened with him at Birmingham in a similar position. Obviously, he got sacked in that one. But to then leave Blackburn in that position
Shocking.
to go to Derby,
Come on, man.
it's not like the Derby.
Blackburn are 6th as well.
Unless
And
Derby...
also, Blackburn are a bigger club than Derby.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I don't know if they are.
Callum.
I don't know if they are.
Bit
What?
positive.
I don't know if they are.
What?
Premier League
I
winners.
think Derby are a bigger club than Blackburn.
No.
Historically,
no.
yeah, I think they are.
I'm sorry.
Just,
no.
just about.
They're just
Blackburn
not
are-
about.
How?
I respect Blackburn winning the
How
Premier
are
League.
Derby bigger though?
I think they're a bigger club.
In what
How-
sense?
Bigger fan base, bigger. It's a bigger
Nah.
club.
Nah, fan base don't dictate that.
It is.
Ba-
Yeah, of course, fan base is a big factor. Of course
you
it
know, Spurs are fucked.
No, but Spurs keep getting the whole big club status because of their fan
Because-
base. They have got a massive fan base, Spurs.
Who?
Spurs have got a big fan base.
Spurs have got a big fan base, but I don't
Relative
think
to the
fan base is
limited
like
success.
The deciding factor.
No, it's not.
The fan base always gets
It's
built
part of it,
upon
though.
on the pitch success or something to do with
Yeah.
the club, if that
Exactly,
makes sense.
what have Derby done?
Yeah,
other
to be
than be the
better than-
worst Premier League team
Derby
of
have
all
picked up a
time.
couple of league titles, haven't they?
That's what I was going to say.
I'm pretty sure.
They're actually going to lose that.
How many league titles has
title.
Derby got?
Exactly, but
Derby have got 2 league titles.
2 league.
How many
but
Blackburn?
Blackburn got three.
Blackburn got one.
Three.
Three?
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've
One
got
in
two
the
or
Premier
three.
League. That's
I have
what
got
Reece
this in
said as
front
well.
of me. That's why I'm saying it. Blackburn have got 6
Trust me,
FA
Derby are
Cups.
big.
He didn't know that. That's like that.
Derby are a bigger club, man. They are.
Blackburn have got
walking
6
back.
FA Cups and 3 league titles. What a good Derby ain't got 6 FA Cups.
Derby are a bigger club.
They're not, man.
They are.
It's mad to
So
think
hold on a minute. If you were a footballer and Derby and Blackburn came in for you,
Blackburn.
Not now.
You think about
Not
the
now.
teams, the players that Blackburn almost signed. We were going through them.
Beckham.
It's like Lewandowski,
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Blackburn
Yeah, but that
were
was
a-
just their own.
Lewandowski was because of the ash cloud, wasn't
Yeah, and then he went.
Lech Poznan.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
one. But
Yeah. Yeah, but Notts County has
players
Southampton.
in the
do that.
Premier League at one point.
Yeah, I know.
Too many years of football manager, man.
he? Yeah, Blackburn are a bigger club than Derby. I can say that confidently without even thinking about it.
I don't know. But yeah, John Eustace getting relegated. Luton Town could get back-to-back relegated.
Yeah.
They're really underperforming. They're really struggling, man.
Arsenal.
Arsenal are in. Nwaneri.
There's no point.
Nwaneri is number 50.
Should we turn Arsenal off? I'm so bored of these guys, man.
I'm trying to follow it, but
No, there's no point, mate. You get so bored, mate.
You must be so. I hate that you like happy.
Arsenal's
Or one
supposed to be
Bergkamp.
this club.
Oh, that's such a
the
good.
carpet, attractive football, and
No. Look at
Here
Doku.
goes Doku again.
bad to watch.
This
Look at Doku.
Tasmanian devil needs to get off the ball, bruv.
Come on.
Dorgu's won the ball there, but I get worried that his follow through is going to get VAR'd. Because he's won the ball, but his stud, I don't know, no one cares about our game.
Weak.
But his studs have gone down the shin of the player. It would be a harsh red, but they're definitely
They'll
looking
check
at
it
it.
if they can.
It'd be
Who's it for?
for Dorgu. He's won the ball, but as he's kicked the ball through, his stud's
I
gone
don't
down.
like those ones being
player's
given as
shin.
reds. If there's like a genuine attempt to go for the ball as
Yeah.
well,
Look, watch this.
I think you should get a red card for that.
Of course you do. You haven't even
this.
seen it yet.
That's a red. That's a red.
Won the ball, though.
That's a red.
Oh no,
That's a red. Ref.
You made it sound a little
Ref.
closer than it did.
Ref.
You can't hear you.
This
no,
guy's
but-
a prick, isn't he?
You can't hear you.
He is, man. Come on, man. It's a ref. Red. How long are we going to wait for the check?
Some of the reds we've received jokes, man.
Liverpool haven't even kicked off yet.
I know, it's mental, isn't it? It's mental. 3 minutes till Liverpool kick off. Score predictions for that one, Key?
I reckon goals 4-2. Liverpool. Like, be positive, but I think it can. Go either way.
Oh, no!
Is it a red
It's
card?
a red.
Yeah, I'd send him off.
Roja.
Oh, no.
I'd send him off. Get him
Not
off.
young Paddy, man.
I'd get him off.
Rouge.
I hope they give him the correct
Premier League,
angle at
mate.
least.
He's won the
They didn't do
ball,
that at
though.
The weekend, did
They didn't,
That's
mate.
the young thing.
Sad that was.
Ashley Young's a little scumbag. Little rat.
Nah, mate.
They can't overturn that, though, can they?
That's a red. All day, every day,
Yeah,
He
and a
wins
month
the
on
ball,
Sundays.
but then he leaves a little bit on him.
I think it's a red.
That's a red.
That's
Could have
a red.
broken his leg,
I
Adam.
slowed it down.
Adam.
It's a red.
That's
See,
a
but
red
it's not,
card.
but-
Yeah, that's definitely a red.
It's
Adam,
harsh red.
Adam, you'd be crying if that was you.
That's a
It's
definite.
a
Adam, you'd be
VAR
crying.
red, isn't it?
No, that's a you red. That's a me red.
Where slowed down.
Nah,
Like,
that's-
but it's a
Look, he
red.
wins the ball
That's a
first.
red. Every day it's a red,
Yes,
red,
those
red.
touch of the
It's a
ball.
red card.
He's like
It's a
winding
red
me up.
card. Come on, then,
Don't
ref.
send him
hurry
off.
up.
He's only new ref.
If he did that in the first couple of minutes of
He
the
doesn't
game,
know what's going on.
I don't know why
That
does
was
he need to
nasty.
keep looking at this.
They don't know what they're doing, mate. It's pretty obvious.
Nah, just
Love
don't
These
send
guys
him
are
off.
the dumbest refs in the history of
Ref,
football.
don't let VAR dictate what you're
Do you
supposed
not
to
need
do.
to keep looking at this?
Be your own man.
They're so
How
dumb,
many
these
times?
guys.
oh, we are so poor in that final third today, man.
Oh, not Paddy, man. Anyone but Paddy.
So how many times do you have to check it? It's ruining football.
Just don't send him off then, ref.
Look at this.
Fuck.
Sure.
Guy's an idiot.
Fuck.
Red card.
Come on, mate.
I don't think.
Come on, mate.
Red card.
He's giving it, you know.
Step aside.
No,
Step
he's
aside.
Come with me.
taking him away.
Paddy boy, come over here.
Taking him away. Oh, this
He's
is like,
so-
this is when you get called into
Welcome
the teacher's
to
office,
the
isn't
Premier
it?
League. This is your first red card, signed by me.
I don't think
No, he's not. He's not sending him off.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah,
Son of a
he's-
bitch.
He's telling him why.
Oh, he's off. Yeah, it's a
See
red
you
card.
later, buddy.
Poor
That's a
sod.
great VAR check for them, Jay.
Well done, Paddy. Unlucky.
Took too long that though, didn't it?
Way too long.
Like, why?
Oh, that's hard.
Killing the game of football,
It's
as
not
we know.
harsh, McKola.
Come on, Adam.
It's a nailed on red card.
Okay, okay.
He's still trying to make it
Snaps
seem
his
like
leg
a-
now.
It could
All right, harsh is the wrong
red
word.
card.
That's unfortunate. Unfortunate.
That
Hell no.
snaps his leg
Yeah.
off.
But it
He's lucky he's not got a
dangerous
broken leg.
and
He's had
aggressive.
Anana throw him under the bus today. Now this poor guy, man.
Well, he just broke someone's leg.
Game on.
Let's have a look. Poor him. He just broke the guy's leg, no?
Who's this? I remember when Patrice Evra came.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's a bad tackle,
Adam,
that.
please.
He did win the ball.
Mate, I'm going to go nuts, man. I've got another fucking 5 hours of this.
Oh, we're going to lose now.
Start the game, Liverpool, now.
Turn United off.
Oh, we started with Liverpool.
Perfect timing.
There we go.
Right, the big one's underway. Liverpool, Newcastle. Big game for both teams, really, isn't it?
It's a
Bigger for
procession
Newcastle,
Liverpool.
probably.
It's a procession for Liverpool. They've not had any challenge. The real challenge for Liverpool's next season, not this season.
If Newcastle can get a win, they'd go level on points with City.
Fourth, innit?
Yeah. Well,
What if
City's
Spurs
goal difference
score
is
as well?
A bit better.
Oh, that's so shit.
This season. Oh my Doku again.
That's from their corner.
Come on.
That's from their corner.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Good ball. That's a good ball.
Yeah,
that's
goodbye.
a good ball. We're in it.
Yeah, they fluffed it. They fluffed it. Thank you.
Oh, we're so close there.
Oh my days.
Doku, Mamouche, Savinho,
Someone just needs to put a couple.
How you don't
Haaland.
want to look, Buvey?
It's outrageous, mate.
This game could be done by now.
If they nick a draw now, we're under massive pressure, mate.
Mate,
That's what Newcastle need. Look,
what are the odds on Ipswich? I'm putting some money on Ipswich.
5-1, I backed them before the game.
No, I'm on about now. Like the only way I'm saving myself here is if I bet on Ipswich, Ipswich won't win.
Bro's covering all ends. If I lose, I win financially, but if I win, then
misery payout.
yeah, you know what I mean. I'll take
6-1. man.
6-1 for Ipswich win. I'd put £5,000 on that.
You wouldn't because we promote responsible gambling.
50-1. 50 quid. But they got a big
Half-time.
chance here. 10 men.
Wait,
Fine.
Isak isn't starting.
Nah. We got a niggle.
Let's just give Liverpool the league, yeah? What's the
Yeah.
point?
So everyone
Of course they don't
That
have
is one thing about
Isak.
Isak, isn't he? He's arguably after Haaland right now the best in the league, but he does miss games
Yeah,
through the season.
that's true, yeah.
And if people are going, oh, he's going to be big money, it's one thing you've got to be thinking about. If you're paying 120 million for him,
Yeah,
you stay fit all season.
Yeah.
that's true, yeah.
Callum Wilson starts. Is that Callum Wilson, number 9? Yeah, is he still there?
Yeah, I don't mind Callum Wilson.
He's another one who
Remember-
can't stay fit though.
That's true, yeah. I don't mind Callum Wilson. A little bit underrated, I think.
Poor Paddy Dogu, man. Bless him. Bless his little cotton socks, eh?
Oh, nasty challenge. Real nasty.
challenge.
What a bad man.
Nasty.
Get the man on the ball. That's what you taught.
He's going to be traumatised after that though, isn't he? Red card on that.
And Anana
and a
chucks
nice
him under.
assist.
We'll blame Anana for that one. So it's
Yeah,
all right.
it wasn't that.
Is there any way we can blame Anana for the red card?
Liverpool
Maybe.
looking good here.
Liverpool are just good, aren't they?
Yeah, so silky.
No,
No, it's a penalty.
1-0. Here you go. Oh, free kick.
Offside.
Offside.
Offside. Oh, got lucky there.
Have you seen the bit where he's having a go with the City players?
One chance.
He's going one
All I
chance.
need is one
Give me
chance.
one chance.
He's
I rate that. He isn't trying to give it like loads or fight them. He's going, just watch,
come
just
back.
give me one
if
chance.
he's onside, this could come back.
He's onside, mate.
Yeah, that should be a penalty.
Salah's onside. He
That
just
is a
come from a
penalty.
goal, the other side goal
That is a
side.
penalty, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The defender was a
It's
goal
Salah.
side.
Oh, fuck.
Is Salah the greatest?
Ipswich have scored.
Should just scored.
Is it
Salah the
what?
greatest advert for a hair transplant?
Philigine's having the game of his life.
Did you put it? Did you have a little? No.
I couldn't do it to myself in the end.
You're getting relegated.
Fuck.
Filigine, I bet he hasn't scored all season, has he? I bet he's not scored all season.
Anana's looking guilty again. Oh, my God. What's he done this time?
Let's have a look here.
Isn't this fella that was at Hull and Villa and everyone?
Yeah, he's had a poor season. He couldn't get a game for Villa. They sold him for 20 million quid.
They've literally used him as a
Has his
cash
cross
cow.
gone in?
Yeah, cash cut.
His
Look at
cross
it.
has gone in.
Peter Saka.
Oh my God.
His cross has gone in.
Onana's shocking.
Yeah,
Look at this from Onana.
The lap hasn't touched that.
Do you know the problem with Onana? He
Look at
just
this.
makes the
He
types
shouldn't
of
be a
mistakes
goalkeeper.
That you just think, how?
That's gone
How?
straight in.
Are they going to say an offside call here? I hope not.
No, he's onside.
There's
isn't
no
he?
interference there.
No, there's definitely interference, but he's onside. Everton are 1-0 down as well. I'm quite convinced that was a penalty for Liverpool. If it was onside.
He must have been off.
Oh, play.
I don't know how that's possible.
Play.
If he was-
Yo, Jota.
Yes, it's all goal kicking off.
Behind him.
Go on, lads. Try and get one of them sent off.
if they hadn't lost to Southampton, Ipswich, this is a big game for you to lose. Do you know
We're
what I mean?
going
But it doesn't matter really.
clip for clip with.
If they hadn't have lost to Southampton at
They're
home,
3 points behind. Is it 3 or 2 points behind Wolves if they win tonight, though? It's massive for them.
isn't
if
it
they win
4?
tonight.
I feel like it's 4.
Nah, you little shit house. He hasn't even touched your face.
Let me have a look. Go on. Brentford 1-0 up. Let's go on the table.
That's
4 points.
That's good
currently.
for us, Everton.
4
lose.
points currently.
4 points,
Yeah,
yeah.
but so they get another 2.
Yeah.
Goes to 2 points.
Yeah.
It's back on then, innit? for
That's
them?
true. That is true. But Man United on 31 points.
We're safe.
If we beat them. and
This
you-
season will probably be the lowest
They'd
number
be
of
right
points you
down
need to
there.
stay up, innit?
They're so lucky to not get relegated this season, man. They've been
It's like that season with Chelsea. Remember when it was like, oh, they were never realistically going to go, but it's just embarrassing to even.
They were
be
better
down
than
there.
you. They won the league the next season.
Yeah, that was.
No,
the...
it was like a season ago.
It's
2
with
seasons
Lampard
ago.
coming in.
You're talking about that one.
I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
Mourinho.
More recently.
Because Conte came in and won the league.
Was
for a
it
season.
not last season? The season before, where they were down there for a while, weren't they?
Yeah.
Tuchel.
That
No,
too?
No, it was Lampard coming in halfway.
Yeah, Lampard
the
come in late and he was just
Yeah,
Yeah.
a battering ram basically, wasn't he?
they had what's that? Suarez, the former Brighton right back, was there for a bit.
After
season-
Potter, did he come in
yeah.
after Potter?
Came in after Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Man United 2, Ipswich 2 is a half-time result. The only game in play right now is Liverpool versus Newcastle, which is our feature game. It's 1-0 to Brentford over Everton.
Who scored for Brentford?
It was Wissa.
I knew it was
It's
Wissa.
0-0 between Forest and Arsenal.
Shot.
It's 1-0 to City betwing them and
I
Spurs.
think those two, Wissen and Wembo, every week swap over who's Brentford's all-time scorer. Huh?
Yeah.
To me, to you, to me, to you.
Do you think they'll both go in the summer?
No.
But the thing
Who would
is,
you prioritise in Wembo?
Wembo, for sure.
if they
You don't think
do
it's
go,
close?
you'd back them to replace him because they do it every time.
Yeah.
Look, they lose Ben Rama, they lose Watkins, they lose Tony, and they just find replacements.
Yeah.
True.
They are such a well-run club.
I saw a report saying there's like 16 million is what what's the manager Thomas Frank has spent in terms of research and recruitment,
Yeah.
just into the youth system and the coaching team behind the scenes. And I was like, how many teams actually do that? Like, I think they realize that they're never going to be one of the top clubs spending a lot of money, but the way they can do it is get in there early, do your homework right, and scout well, and you can develop players.
Yeah.
He deserves a chance at a big job, doesn't he?
100%.
Frank.
I've said when Andrew was in huge
Yeah.
trouble at Spurs, the only gaffer I won't consider is Thomas Frank. I know people were saying Iraola and stuff like that. I said Iraola's got eyes for
Yeah.
bigger jobs. I was like, Thomas Frank is almost like made for Tottenham.
Yeah. He's one of the highest paid managers in world football, Thomas Frank. Top
Wouldn't
20
surprise me.
in world football.
Really?
It's been
But
there 8 years.
That philosophy, it means he knows he's getting a big salary and he's just comfortable being there.
But it's one of those things where he feels like, I feel like he's probably proved to Brentford why he should be paid that. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
One, the things he's done. Two, the things he's put in place moving forward. That I even think if he ever left someday, they could still function as a club
Yeah.
for a number of years, provided they just get a decent manager in place.
Those videos of him in the dressing room and stuff, how good he is with the players, it's just
Incredible.
you'd love to play for him, wouldn't you?
Incredible.
Yeah, I think so. But it's an interesting philosophy. Could Fulham do the same with Marco Silva? Could Iraola with Bournemouth? Give these guys bumper contracts. You don't really hear about it much as a strategy for the small clubs. Could you give these guys bumper contracts to keep them?
Yeah, I agree. And I think all three of those managers you mentioned as well, the thing that they do with all of their clubs is they can play front foot, good football, but then they can also play hard-nosed, punch you in your face, be difficult to break
City,
down
they
football
beat
as well.
City, was it 2 seasons ago? 2 seasons
Who,
ago,
Brentford?
Tony? Yeah, Brentford.
Yeah,
I
they
think
beat us
Brent-
this season.
I think
And that was you
every
at your best as well. Was that
Yeah.
treble winning season and they won at the Etihad? It's,
Yeah.
every top six side can recall a nightmare day they've had against Brentford.
Yeah.
Every single team.
He might be the best manager in the league pound for pound, him and Iraola. But Iraola spent a lot of money. Well, like Bournemouth have. There's a lot
Yeah.
of quality in that squad.
But even with Iraola, lost Dominic Solanke, who scored 19 goals for him last year. You would have thought.
Yeah.
And then this season, Evan Nilsson gets the big injury. You're thinking,
Yeah.
how the hell has he made that work?
Bournemouth are another well-run club, aren't they? I really like their owner, what he's done with the training ground and stuff. And in every Sky interview, he's just brilliant.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Cutthroat as well. The way he talks about Gary O'Neill. So we knew to get rid of Gary O'Neill wasn't the right thing. I was loyal to Gary O'Neill. I thought it was a crazy thing to sack him. But
Same.
He's so honest about it. And he was like, the opportunity come up to get your guy,
Yeah.
and then you go for it. And
Yeah.
not many owners even do interviews, let alone
That's true.
be that honest in interviews.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant.
The last two I saw before that was the Brighton one. I remember
Mm.
for a while back, he was doing some interviews and he spoke really well about how they're kind of run.
Tony Bloom.
Yes, Tony Bloomfield. And the other one.
Just Bloom, I think.
Is it just
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield Road. Who's that?
And who's the other one? Fuck. Aston Villa's one. When they
Oh,
sold Grealish, I remember he kind of broke down and laid
Yeah, that's a
down
good
what
point.
their plan was. And I was like, that is so good.
Yeah,
You
that's a
very
good
rarely
shout.
see that from chairmans.
Right. I'm a full-on Newcastle fan now.
They're also chairmans coming out in good periods, aren't they? You're not going to get Todd Bowley or
Oh,
whoever now
No
come
way.
out and talk, are you? Or even Levy for that matter.
Levy doesn't talk period.
Go.
Oh,
My
wow.
start to life as a Newcastle
Dominic,
fan's gone
yeah.
well.
Dominic.
He's been underrated this season, Dominic
He has been
Szoboszlai.
on form.
In the last few weeks as well. Big energy.
Put some
He's been
graft in as well.
unbelievable.
He covers so much ground.
See him after the game in his post-match interview against City. He looked dead on his feet.
Yeah.
I
Don't
was
stand
gonna
up.
Yeah.
This is more of, I think, what Liverpool fans have been wanting to see, though, because the off-the-ball work, I think, goes without saying now. But when you signed him, I think everybody thought they were going to get a 40-yard screamer, free kicks every week, and it hasn't been that. But
In
if
the
he can
final
pop-
third. It's been
Yeah.
the final third. Everything he does leading up to the final third has been
Perfect.
brilliant, but
yeah,
seems to all be clicking now, though.
But last season he was a bit of a luxury player, wasn't he? In terms of like how he approached the game. And this season
Double
he's
med.
been turning into someone that works so hard.
yeah.
Like last season I think he was a little bit. He wasn't quite. Unless I'm wrong, like he was a little bit like
Yeah.
wanted the
Started
ball
well
with the feet
again,
but now he runs into the distance. He runs into the space behind. He's exceptional.
Does Nick Pope have to save that? I know it's gone through two players' legs, but it's right down the middle.
Question, I just noticed Slot isn't on the bench. He's suspended.
He's
Yeah, it's
suspended for
Heitinga,
2
yeah.
matches.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was thinking, why is Johnny Heitinga
It's the assistant.
former
as well.
Everton
He-
player as well?
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell!
A lot of scalp in that image, isn't there?
Gillette.
Boldies just seem to hang around together, don't they? They just gravitate. towards
Gravitate,
each
you
other,
think?
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Callum Wilson's in. Say he's in.
He doesn't need.
Kanate's there, so he's not.
Come
No,
on.
Kanate's so good, isn't he? What kind of style of football do you prefer? I'm not saying to compare the managers, but do you prefer to watch Arnie's style to Klopp's or Klopp's? Or
I mean, your heart rate's better under Slot, isn't it? I always feel like we're under control. From the neutral and from, I'm always going to look back and be like, Klopp was the most exciting to watch.
Mm.
And I think most neutrals would agree with that.
yeah.
Like, it's similar to watching Spurs under Ange. Whether Spurs win or lose, they're arguably. I see them on Super Sunday, and I'm like, strap yourself in. Spurs on.
That's
always a good game.
I've been
yeah.
saying that
no
all
matter what.
season.
It's like from the neutral, I'm like buzzing.
I
when
said
Spurs
I'm
are on the
so
telly.
sick and tired of being the neutrals' favourite teams. I just want reliable,
that was-
consistent results.
That was Klopp though. That was Liverpool under Klopp. Maybe not for United. and
Yeah.
that, but Klopp's teams are just so good to watch.
Yeah,
Because
It was a better side. Fabinho was, Mane,
I feel like it was
Firmino.
different because like,
Firmino.
Yeah.
He still needs a bit of help. I think. I mean, Jamie Carragher was saying it. A left back is essential. A striker is probably still essential. Get rid of Darwin Núñez. Maybe Jota.
Yeah.
Maybe Diaz. I mean, I like Diaz a lot, but there's an argument you could improve that left wing
Yeah,
position
I
potentially.
I wanted that Curvishella that went to PSG.
Yeah.
We could have gone for him on the left. But yeah.
do you know
He
what
has in.
I would test the market with Rafael Leao.
Would you?
Yeah,
I'm not convinced,
The
you know.
problem is
I'm not.
I don't know in terms of personality wise. I think though him taking more of a leadership role in the Milan side over the last year or two has definitely matured him, and he's more consistent now than ever
Would
before.
Arne Slot want
I had a
someone like
lot
that?
of question
I
marks
think-
around him, but
I think Michael Edwards has got every signing pretty much lined up for the summer
Yeah.
now. He's not soft. He'll know who's going and who are the main 2 or 3 targets that they're going to secure.
Keke's a left back from Bournemouth. He's good.
an-
He's
I-
like
I-
such a
I-
Liverpool
I-
left back.
Robertson 2.0.
Yeah.
Robinson at Fulham, I
Yeah.
think he's brilliant. I know he was on Everton's book, so he might, might not-
What is the issue with Robertson? Because
I
it's
just
just a
think
bad year, or do you think he's?
I think his legs
Done.
are going, and that's his game, isn't it? Bradley's very much a younger version of Robertson.
Yeah.
The way I look at it and the way they play, I just think it's coming to that time for him, innit?
Father time, innit?
Yeah. He's been
How
unbelievable.
old is he?
He must be 32.
Oh, okay, I thought he was a
I'm
bit
guessing.
younger than that.
I am guessing there.
Yeah, he's about 33, isn't he? 32.
I think from Hull, like 8 years.
30.
30 years old. See, we're having this debate on the podcast. It's like some
do you know
players
what
just
it is?
age at different
I
points.
would,
like-
you know,
Look at
I
the
would have.
mileage in his
If you said he was
legs, though, playing
26,
that
I would have
system.
thought he was.
The mileage in his legs playing in that
Yeah.
Liverpool system.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
position is the most demanding physically, arguably.
And some players, like he had to do it in the Scottish leagues and in the Championship. Some players are born they grow up into the Man United first team when they're 19 years old. Some players have to go hard throughout their career. They get to Liverpool when they're 24 or they're 23, and
Because he was at Hull when Maguire was there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
yeah.
They were signed together, I think.
Yeah.
at Hull.
Mike Phelan was the manager, wasn't
He
he?
went to Leicester.
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he was the manager for a bit. Steve Bruce left.
I remember when we went through against Hull in the Cup semi-final under Mourinho, and then we were on like an unbeaten streak, but we lost at Hull. And Mourinho came out and he was like, "We didn't lose today." Did happen.
Oh, that result that he
Yeah,
tried to
yeah,
act
it
like
was
didn't
like-
happen. Yeah.
We didn't lose today. You see some of them decisions out there. Wait,
Didn't he do the
is it
same with
2-0?
like, the Sevilla result?
No,
as
that's
well?
just the highlights
replay.
up top.
Why is it half time?
oh shit, yeah, fucking hell, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yo, that was good. Something
I did
like
the same thing, man.
celebrating.
Jesus. I thought it was a half-time Liverpool, but no, it's not.
You wish.
50 minutes.
You wish. You wish it was half time in Liverpool.
I don't know how people broadcast for hours at a time. It's crazy, isn't it?
What we do is mental, you know. Because you know, you could stick any of us in front of a camera and it's gone dead. And we could talk for as long as we kind of need to
Yeah.
get through it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
crazy.
imagine like a lot of presenters would fume at
Talking for a living. Stealing a living, really, aren't we? Stealing a living.
Offside. Offside.
Go on. Yeah.
Oh,
What's
he's
he
missed
done?
it.
I think it's offside anyway.
He's missed it.
He missed.
Offside.
Oh, offside.
He'll say weaker foot. I knew I was offside.
A yard or so.
Oh,
I mean, mate, you could slow down.
You
there.
literally could have curved that.
What's that? What is that? Come on. Oh, he's toe poked it over.
To try and blame the new Premier League
Oh.
balls.
The balls look delicious, don't
I
they?
was going to say.
good. It's nostalgia.
That's
isn't
how
it?
boring Rory is. I said to Rory, he was like, "This one thing I'll never talk about is footballs. The design of a football." I thought, fucking hell, mate.
Arteta earlier on in the season, the League Cup.
But football looks better when a ball looks good
Yeah.
like that.
Yes, it does.
Come
The
on.
miters are the best.
Nah,
No,
man.
Stop
The
it,
miters were-
man.
He likes the US office and he likes mitre
Stop it,
footballs.
man.
Mitre
Miter
footballs.
footballs are the goal.
Champions League ones.
I'm
with the
sorry.
Stars were good.
Of course.
weren't they?
Yeah.
They were very good.
Yeah.
them
Euro
miters.
2004. Do you
But
remember
Miter are the best footballs.
that? Why are you saying
It's cup champion miters.
that? Why are you saying that?
Because they were class.
They were mid.
All your best
They
Premier
were
League
so
memories must have
mid.
been 04, 03. That's prime Barkley.
I don't care about that. I'm on about miters are just the bollock.
What to kick?
you know what's
to
the-
actually kick a ball? around with?
Everything about
Nah,
them.
nah.
They're just
The Nike
proper
ones are-
I
footballs,
always
isn't it?
feel like the model before these ones were better with the kind of
Hexagon.
I like the yellow as
Yeah.
well.
the yellow one. Yeah,
With
the yellow and
the
purple.
rings like that. Class. Just think of Henry and players.
Yeah,
God,
it's
we
the
used to have
last
it
year
good,
with
didn't we?
the
Nike, innit?
Nike,
Yeah, that's why they've done it. So
Cheers.
it's like a throwback for the last.
They should have done it at the start of the season or something.
Have you seen how they brought back Total 90s, but they've made like a lifestyle version?
Yeah.
I don't like
I
that.
was like, bro, I used to wear Total 90s
Well,
to
you-
school. We already had a lifestyle version.
100%.
They were
And the
the
thing
Astros.
is you're seeing Adidas bring back all these Predators and all these F50s and all these races, and you're bringing back Astros.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Do you remember the F50s? You could change the studs and stuff like that, and it's like customizable
yeah,
F50s.
yeah, incredible.
I think when boots got to that, I think mercurial vapors they just got too flimsy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they're
it's a bit
really
lightweight.
thin and that, innit?
Yeah.
I think around 2012 they realized, hey, we can just print screen on these and people will still buy
Yeah,
£300 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasted so much money. Could have bought Apple stock, you know.
Could have bought Bitcoin.
I know, I don't even
Bitcoin.
play football regularly. I bought the white Preds when they came out with the tongue on them and everything.
Oh,
Played in them once.
see them ones? Just leave them in a box.
I've played
Have you played them in them?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucked up. See them. Now
They've
you
been
got to
worth a lot.
realize we get access to some good stuff. Yeah, some stuff I've just kept in a box. I'm like, yeah, in about 10 years, Bitcoin.
It's like the classic football shirts. I think of like I had a kid now or something. I'd buy them an adult version and a kid
Yeah,
version
yeah,
of
yeah.
every kit that they have growing up. And then like in 30 odd years time, they'd have like a medium Salah top from now
Yeah,
or
mate.
something, and it'd be worth
Think of the
500
value.
quid.
Absolutely. tenfold.
Because I found a lot of my old
Oh, fuck
shirts
yeah.
from back in the day.
That's
that
no
would be
pen.
worth
That's
just
no pen.
loads.
Get up.
You know, remember United had a gold and white reversible one?
Yeah.
I got
England
that
did
with
this.
Beckham on it, and it's like perfect condition. It's perfect. So good.
And the thing is, a lot of times people think even if there's like a little bit of wear and tear or whatever, people love that. You know, like collectors love seeing wear and tear. If anything, when it's crispy, they're a bit. Is
But
this
all these
legit?
hipsters have fucked the game up. I remember you could go into a
I
vintage
agree.
shop and find some
I agree.
cheap stuff, man.
Yeah.
And now they're just
200
charging
quid.
you everything. What's that?
Nostalgia's become capitalized.
What boxes are them? Is that in the cup? No.
No, we don't have boxes.
What game
No,
are you
boxes
looking
in
at?
the-
Understand that.
You got to say which screen, 1, 2, or 3.
In it.
No, we're on
You
about.
had me playing tennis there.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, back post. Why are you
Look
still
at this.
asleep,
Look at
Coral?
this.
You've had an entire half of watching Doku and you still haven't learned anything.
I don't know how Spurs are still in this game. Genuinely,
no clue.
City could have ended this.
They'll hit a goal, mate. Trust me. They'll get a goal. Trust me, mate. It'll be a 1-1 draw.
I hope so.
You wish.
I'll take it at this point.
What do you mean?
Can't lie.
Spurs score next, they win.
No.
Yeah.
Tottenham. It's Tottenham, lads.
It is Tottenham.
What are the comments saying? Shout out all the OGs, yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out the lads on all their socials. You got to start doing Liverpool content, mate.
I know.
Got to get into it.
I'm enjoying this. Yeah, you're in here. I'm back there.
Oh, lovely block.
The lad's going to wind you up for being on here.
Don't know. We'll see, won't we?
Just don't go viral for saying
You're
anything bad.
spreading your wings.
I mean, they'll love it. They'll be all over it.
Fucking hell, who's that Lewis Hall?
No, I think there's no chance I want to do too much of the content. I like Gareth who comes on. It's good.
Yeah, Robbo
Does a
was
good-
class, isn't he?
does a good job for Liverpool fans. I'm happy. Happy with Gareth.
Who's your favourite Liverpool YouTuber? Any
Probably
stand up?
Gareth now.
Gareth, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's been brilliant since coming in, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. And he knows, like, he knows all the fan issues that are going on,
the
which I
football
think are
finance
important,
stuff,
especially
he-
for the fan debates.
He's big on it. Yeah, he's top drawer. I wouldn't change him.
Savini's been fantastic. It's game.
Is that-
Marmouche.
You see this shit? This pumping the crowd up after tackles, after
Arsenal do it
fouls.
all the time, man.
I know. And the thing is, I used to be a big advocate for it, like, because I felt like sometimes the defenders, you may not score many goals. Big last minute clearance, I understand it. But I feel like nowadays it's just becoming for everything. He's just won a free kick there and he's pumping up the crowd. Brother, how about you pump yourself up for the rest of the game?
Yeah, read the room, man.
Like, what we
It's in front of the away end, isn't it? That's what it is.
It's just getting ridiculous now, man.
Like, I feel like Arsenal's manager and players constantly do, the performative stuff.
Ugh, it's just sickening.
And they put so much energy into. Look, I'm not going to be the celebration, please. I think no matter what the score or whatever, celebrate your goals. But they put so much energy into it. It's mad.
I'm
Jeremy
telling
Doku.
you, if somebody doesn't do something to Doku, it will be 2-0 very soon.
But still
United
another
will
effort
lose
where
back
he
the
beats the man and you think maybe a
Do
little
you know
bit
what
more.
it is? I understand why nobody wants to get close as well, because he's just the flash.
Yeah.
You go close to him, he's gone.
Yeah.
But
He's like, remember Antonio Valencia? You knew what he was going to do, but how are you going to stop it?
yeah,
He's like, you know what he's going to do.
Adama Traore.
Try to stop it.
You
Nah,
know
I don't
Adama.
rate Adama Traore.
In
the
terms
worst
of
player
1v1,
overrated.
you know damn
How's
well
Traore
Adama's
got
gonna
into this
go
conversation,
outside of
man?
him every single time.
How's
But there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah.
I'm not on the.
How's Traore in the conversation?
Yes, Reds! We're fucking back! Slabhead, go on, son. We are a
Delict.
set piece.
Own goal, delete.
You know one thing I give
Wire,
about
3
Maguire?
goals.
He knows how to do a knee slide.
He does.
I've never seen him do a
He
bad knee
loves it.
slide.
He loves
Can't
it.
hear you anymore, Booth.
It's not over yet. God sake.
Wait, is that 3
You're
set pieces
relegation
today?
for
Like,
6
actually
points.
become- Talking about being-
Mate, you are set piece FC now. All this.
Oh, but when Arsenal do it, it's
I'm
all,
just saying, hey.
oh, let's do murals of our
I'm
set
sure
piece
you
coach.
said some jokes about
Yeah.
Arsenal. Arsenal fans, spin the block on him.
Arsenal fans are always spinning the block on me.
It's a good idea, to be fair.
I hate Arsenal fans, bro.
Yeah, so do I.
Arsenal fans, I hate
Yeah,
them.
same.
And it's what I hate, yeah. You know, like when we do things and people
Mom
go,
shouldn't be getting it.
oh, you're so biased. Yeah, I am. I'm what? I fucking hate Arsenal.
I've never
Or
known.
like when we're talking about Liverpool, people go, "Oh, Adam just hates Liverpool." No shit. Or like, you know, when I don't want Liverpool to win a game. Oh, why is Adam celebrating? Because I don't want Liverpool to win the league. What don't you understand? Like, we're allowed to be biased.
Rivalries.
I'm not Gary Lineker. I will be biased.
Oh, Newcastle teasing, you know.
Oh shit! That'd be a foul. Oh, why has he pulled it back?
Oh, that's a great goal. Oh,
I remember when you signed Diogo Jota, I didn't really pay much attention to it, but it's been such a...
That was another bit of wizardry from Michael Edwards, Jota. He was in there and he's pulled it back. Yeah, we just sold someone as well. And we think we just got Thiago in for like 6 million or something. And then hours later after that was confirmed, it was like Jota 40. And again, he wasn't like even a regular starter for Wolves. He was in and out, wasn't he? But
they had that.
Am I right in thinking he had a bit of, he had a few injury problems at Wolves as well, innit?
He's had injury problems at Liverpool.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
I've always felt like he was more available for Liverpool, though.
Maybe at the start, but that's his main criticism, really. He can't stay fit. He can't play 3 or 4 games on the back.
Who, Jota?
Yeah, he can't.
He's a bit of a diver as well.
Yeah.
It kind
He
of
dived against Wolves, didn't he?
It kind of suits him.
He dived.
Because I
Nah,
feel
come
like
on.
He's better as an impact player. Coming off the bench, he always seems to make the difference, even if he's
finisher
got
as
10
well.
minutes,
Yeah, he
15
can
minutes.
finish.
Like, so many times he's made the difference for Liverpool in games. And I feel like sometimes when he has started in games,
Come on. Savinho.
days, we're getting bodies in the way some way.
Mate, I don't even know where to look anymore.
Kevin Danso, I love
Danso's
him, man.
fantastic. It's him and Kushnov, wasn't it, for Lons?
Yeah, 2 Lawns boys.
Yeah.
Too long.
And they lost another one to AC
the
Milan, didn't they?
Argentinian guy, Medina.
They lost someone else to... That was going wide anyway, I think. Got to get a second. Got to get a second.
Come on, Dan.
Played Lenny.
So I like my best centre back on Haaland. Hey, Haaland, stop touching up. What's going on here? Oi.
Wow.
Towers is a bit of a,
Argy.
Towers a bit of a unit, innit? Like a
Who
good
tell?
physical presence in it as well.
Do you know what he is? He's like Saka. They're both like deceptively tall.
Yeah.
Well, you look at them and you think they're short, tricky wingers, but they're actually 6'1"
Yeah.
monsters.
Do you think you'll sign him permanently?
I
don't think he
so,
wants to be there.
But that's the thing.
No,
I
he
think he
looks
will
all right.
probably end up back at Bayern because no other big club would also want to take the gamble. But then
I like him a lot.
Behind Kane.
Because the reason we never got him was because they wanted like a huge loan fee and then a guarantee
Yeah,
other fee.
I think we're paying like 10 million in terms of loan fee for 6 months.
That's crazy.
How much are Villa paying for Rashford?
They're just paying his wages,
Asensio?
like most of his wages.
Oh!
No.
Houseway!
Wow.
I thought that went in.
Odegaard, that was the one.
Oh.
You can make me whole again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
How's he missed that?
Even
Bottle
Towers
ham.
could have gone
Bottle
on
That
ham.
was it.
Towels
Tell
could've got
missed it. Odegaard.
Oh, that's shit.
Come on.
That's
Why
shit,
has he
man.
opened his foot up?
I have
your
got
That's
foot
Darwin
in it.
Núñez stuff. That's
to
shit.
get
Man.
over that, man.
That's shit. What's Ange
Fucking
saying?
hell, mate. That's what he's saying. I answered that way too quickly.
Yeah, that was
didn't
good, man. Yeah.
it? Fucking hell, mate.
Big
Just missed
Ange.
the sitter, mate.
We've got a lot of Australian fans, haven't we, do it in the call-in show?
Yeah, lots of Aussies, and they stay up till like 3:30 in the morning.
Chat to
Yeah.
us. That's
Real
crazy.
bevies when
Yeah, it
I
must
think
be.
most of them are. Most of them are.
Well, I think Aussies just drink for breakfast, don't they?
Yeah, not half.
God.
They are like an amazing breed of people, the Australians.
Yeah.
Some controversial
Crazy over there.
opinions.
No, I've been over there a few times, and they're just mental. Just mental in a good way.
What was that on, like United pre-season?
Yeah. Love a drink, they do. Love it. Drink it out of shoes and that, don't they? They're always doing shoeies, isn't it?
The shoe pint, yeah. That's crazy, man.
That's just disgusting.
That's
And then
disgusting.
they put their shoe back on.
That's just disgusting.
Unless it's a fresh shoe. Maybe they buy a fresh shoe every
What,
time.
like Fat Joe? Remember Fat Joe used to lick all his shoes on cribs? He just get his
Did he?
shoe out and go,
Oh.
lick his boot. Because it was fresh.
A pint out of a shoe.
Man, a humid foot has been
imagine
inside
that.
that shoe all day.
Nasty.
Oh.
Damn it.
Why are they focusing on Kenny Dalglish?
Foul him! There you go! We'll take those.
Oh, because of that famous game, innit? Wasn't Kenny?
I don't know. No.
Kenny was a manager.
Wasn't. It was
think-
Keegan, wasn't it? Sorry.
Keegan was manager, and
Kenny might have been managing Newcastle.
Yeah.
4-3 with Collymore.
That was
scored at the
was that
end.
Keegan or
no, Keegan was manager, wasn't
no, it might have been Kenny. You know.
Might have been, yeah.
I knew.
You talking about the bottle season?
What, I will love
The
it.
season they bottled it was.
No,
was
that
Keegan.
was Keegan. But wait, so
I'm on about the famous
4-3 with
Liverpool
Collymore at the
Newcastle
end.
game.
It was like the game of the century or whatever. Fuck.
What's happening? What game?
Wilson's got. He's
Wilson!
Gotta be better there.
Come on.
Wilson.
He has a tendency to do that, Canate, where he switches off. He did it against Everton.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
Go on, here's
Beto
Wilson.
got in just like
Hold
this.
a bet.
Look,
Newcastle
that's
manager was Kevin Keegan for that.
Was it
the finish.
Maddis.
Terrible finish from
who's
Wilson.
Liverpool manager?
Pedro.
Wilson,
I'm gonna try
man,
and
that's
guess.
so fucking shit, man.
Shifty. Here we go.
Wilson
Roy
looks off
Evans,
of
Get
it.
up, man. Get up.
Roy Evans?
That'd be my guess, but I don't
96.
know. Either that or it's
96 was. How do we not know this? It's crazy. The Liverpool manager, 96.
Blackburn in 96. 'Cause
No.
we
No, it
played
was
with him.
Roy Evans. I was right.
Roy Evans.
I got proper ball knowledge.
Roy
bro.
Evans. Yeah, I said it was Roy Evans.
No, you didn't.
I
You
did.
said,
I
how
knew
do you
Roy
not know
Evans.
this?
You were saying it was Dalglish.
No, it was on about the Newcastle manager.
Yeah, I said it was Kevin Keegan.
Yeah, it was.
Come on, lads.
Calm
Bit of ball
down.
knowledge.
We're just
Got
checking.
four
making
lads here
sure
with
we're
0
right.
ball knowledge. Well, 3, except for me. Come on, lads.
Pedro Porro.
Come on.
Do you have a plan for me here?
He's in a
Go on, Callum. Fucking hell.
He looks a little bit
I'll
off
say
of
a
it.
couple times, yeah.
Wilson's not the sharpest, is he?
What, tool in the box?
He just no, not no. In terms of physically, he looks a little bit off.
Look at that there. Brian Robson and Dennis Irwin. We'd pay 300 million for that pair right now.
They've cut their salaries as well, haven't they?
From next season,
United.
yeah.
Is it from...
The ambassadors.
Decent. Go on.
Mate, you lot aren't scoring.
I think
That's how
they do
you
the way
will
we're playing.
Oh, played. Who's that? You got it. You got it. You got it
You
back.
could do better there, Danso. Free header in the box.
Could do.
Completely unmarked. Terrible
Yeah,
defending from
Nico
Man City.
Left him. Nico, what do you think this is? Huh? Give me that.
He thought it was Braga in the Portuguese league.
Get out my face with that.
That's what he thought it was. He thought he was playing against Braga.
Anthony Gordon must be getting a bad time at Liverpool, isn't it? Must be
Nah,
being
'cause they
shit
low-key
out.
No, what,
want
he had a thing, didn't he, the other
Yeah,
week
he-
on a league of their own, where he's like his whole family's Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
And when he was at Everton, they'd always want him to score, but Liverpool, he was desperate to come to us last summer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And it just didn't quite happen. I really
I
like
still think
Gordon.
that
I think
could.
he's a great player. We did
Yeah,
an
yeah.
interview with him on the Overlap, and I thought he's brilliant. Like the way he talked, everything. I liked everything about him. Thought he-
When you talk about, was it you were saying they could maybe upgrade on Diaz, and maybe not an upgrade per se right now, but I think he's someone you bring in and he just buys into
just
what the
sad,
club
know
is
what I
doing.
mean? But he'd be made up to sign for Liverpool. I think he was keen for it, but I
Yeah.
think we pulled out of it.
He was around the PSR deadline, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We must have money to spend now. We're not.
Yeah, because you
Nah,
you
well-
held tight in the summer.
I can't lie. I think in the
Quite
summer
clever.
you're gonna go Isaac.
Do you reckon?
I think
Ooh.
I'd love that. But
You- I
do
think
worry
I'd
rather
about
have
staying
Gordon.
fit.
You're gonna
Oh,
try
no,
and tempt him, I think. And you'd be smart to use
but-
Darwin as a sweetener.
These are reacting before it happened.
Oh my god.
I can hear you go.
Yeah, we can
Yeah, they do. They're literally gonna.
You can't be. You can't be.
Edison, man.
You predicted that.
You can see it. His acca's on the line.
How long have we got to hold on against
Look at that.
Ipswich? Jesus
6 men.
Christ. 30 minutes.
Why they're on a 2 minute?
Imagine having to hold on against Ipswich at home.
Don't worry.
They spent £1 billion, mate.
I know I'm down.
spent
but
2 billion
None
quid.
of it's on the pitch. though.
1 billion down the drain. United score again.
It's closer to 2, isn't it? It's
down
1.8
again.
billion.
Buvey's head gone again.
1.8 billion quid in the last 10 years.
Waka,
It must be money laundering.
50 billion down a drain.
Go on, Mo.
Oh my God.
Oi.
Nick Pope's having a
Oi,
mare.
ref, that is disgusting.
Oh, here we go. Diving.
That is pure thuggery.
You know what though? You know if you go down like that, it's stinky. You know?
Come on.
Because he's just gone like that and he's fell over.
Come on.
In installments as well.
Sniper in the crowd.
Do it smoothly.
Why is he diving like that?
Why is Pep on his knees?
He's trying to watch the game. Get a better angle.
Bielsa had stronger knees than him.
Do you think he'll stay?
Yeah. He's got 2 more years.
Oh,
I can still see him just
headed it wide.
saying he's
I like
Even longer.
happy with what he's done.
Same.
No,
Oh, leaving.
I could see him leaving. I could see him going, do you know what? This stress is breaking me here.
You reckon?
I'm happy with how I've done.
Now, but now he's because
I feel like
the
worst
rumors
is
were
over.
like he got divorced because he was spending too much time at football. And then once that's happened, you go, I have to stay now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now I've got to stand on business.
I've lost my wife over this.
Yeah.
I probably need to stay.
And do you know what? There is no pressure at City. I don't think a single City fan put pressure on him.
It's like Fergie. Like,
It's not the same as Man United. It
Also,
never will be.
Sorry, but why would you?
no, but I mean, it's kind of like Fergie. You've got so much credit in the bank.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, all right, we finished third. No worries.
He'll have no
ask,
pressure internally. I
I know he won't, but it's a big ask on him as well. He's got to come back next season. I said
Yeah,
it
yeah.
before. Klopp did it, didn't he? Where we didn't even qualify for Europe, and then
Yeah, that's true.
we came
Player
back
in
the next
world,
season.
30. You see that touch?
It's a lot to ask.
Hey, you know what? It's nice to see a United fan that still has the faith in Xerxes, man.
Bro, I love Zerk.
They've all sold their stocks, and I keep telling them, "Hey, man,
Oh,
You'll regret this
Liverpool
one day.
wide. Shabba Sly again. Some player.
I can't lie. We were looking like we're warming up the last couple. of minutes. That's it.
He's Doku
Just
again.
assault him, Doku.
Could go for a
Mate,
corner.
this is mental. Imagine 3
Corner.
goals going at once. It'll be fucking crazy. As long as one of them ain't for Ipswich.
No,
We need a Newcastle goal, Tottenham goal, and United goal all at the same time. Goal.
that would be fucking scenes. Limbs all over the studio.
Samana,
Keep the ball, God, keep the ball.
50 million down a drain.
Sonny boy
Gonna
and Jed
keep-
Spence. All right, business time. Business time. Time to take the kiddie gloves off.
Doku again.
Every
Doku.
time he gets the ball, you just think something's going to happen, don't you?
See, they've realised though they put in 3 men there straight away now.
Ball. That's a great pass.
Is it?
I love that.
Yeah, it's a nice ball, man.
Yeah, I
What are
love
you
a
gonna do
little
with
pass
it?
like that.
Just go backwards. Poor.
Yeah, it's possession, mate.
Wasted.
Oh my
Restart all
God.
over again now.
Come on.
Go all the way back to keeper.
Red card, ref.
Doku what? Doku what? We read your playbook already, brother. Give it backwards.
Oh, come on. We need another here.
No, I don't.
2-0, please.
Oh my God, Rasmus.
I think your moment for the second has come and gone. Can't lie.
Score now.
Lenny
Score now.
Yaro.
Yeah.
Score.
I'm not worried,
Oh.
brother. I'm not worried anymore.
Lenny Yaro. The bollocks as well. To be
Come on.
Go on, Doku.
Doku.
Tell me what you got.
Yeah. Look at this.
fair.
Look at
And
this.
And then
Oh.
back to Doku. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Yeah. Exactly. Backwards. That's all he knows. I'm telling you, I've read him like a book now. 60th minute, what are we in? 64? Yeah, City. You have about 30 seconds to score again.
God.
If you don't score with this attack,
De Bruyne on the bench.
2-1.
I don't. He must be on the bench.
You booked
Must be,
young
mate.
Zerks. What's going on there, lad?
Yeah, I don't see De Bruyne starting from now to the end of the season, mate.
Where you at with him?
I think he has to go.
Do you think I think he's checked out. I think
Spurs have won the ball back.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's
Here we
2.
go. Oh, the ball!
Bottleham. Bottleham.
Oh, what has he done?
Wilson!
Bottleham.
Tom Hanks over
That
here.
was your moment, brother. Oh,
Look at this. Great
caught in
pressing.
possession.
Who was that won the ball back?
Sleeping.
There?
Should
Oh, I was just behind, I was behind him, you know. He was
He
behind
shot
him.
himself.
Get Sonny Boy on. Get Kulu on. Get Spence on. That's it.
They'll score, you know.
Ghostbusters.
They'll score now.
Matic to lick you. Absolute man mountain. Let's go.
Tell Benson Core.
Rasmus, bro.
And who else? I imagine it'll be Wilson.
Fucking Chester, you do.
Kulu.
I love Kulusevski and I love Bentancur.
Oh my
Yeah, so
days.
do
Two of
I.
my favourite
Two
players.
great players, aren't they?
Absolutely love him.
Liverpool.
Oh, it's Salah, my boy. Love it. Destiny, thank you. Get
Do you
some
think he
longer
stays,
studs on.
Salah?
I don't think he does. But what I was gonna say, it's polar opposites with him and De Bruyne, innit? I think both are gonna go, but like Salah's playing for every blade of grass this season. I think even when you were in for the league, I still think part of De Bruyne was like checked out here. They've done 4 in a row.
Do you know what it is? I think it's the mileage in the legs, like we were saying earlier.
Yeah, his
with
hamstrings are
Robbo.
pulled pork.
I think De
How
Bruyne's...
Mo's done now. and it
But De
just kept
Bruyne has
going.
been almost, I think, at Genk, he broke through at like 18, 19. When he went Bundesliga, he was killing. I think Salah is like Basel, I think he was at 23, 24, I want to say. I think his career is more like towards the later end, which is why I'm actually very impressed with how he's even looked after himself at 32, 33 to still be in this shape that he's in and not miss many games as well.
Yeah,
We played City on Sunday and he put like an Instagram story on the bike in the evening in the pool.
That's what
he's taking it to.
I think he's seen players like
Ronaldo does it,
who's done like that kind of science medical stuff to the top degree, and he's seen the difference it can make. And someone like him, I think, whose game relies on that bit of explosiveness, that bit of pace, it's actually crucial.
Looks after his body, innit? As well. I imagine he, obviously being Muslim, probably don't drink. No. Well, shouldn't drink.
So it'll be immaculate.
Yeah, so
people like LeBron and stuff like that, they invest into their kind of care. Do you know what I mean? So
and it's refreshing though as well.
LeBron puts $1 million in it this season.
I was thinking this. It obviously wants more money at Liverpool, but you could still get 4 or 5 times the amount in Saudi. But the fact he wants to stay, I think it's rare, and it's nice to see someone think, do you know what, I'm old.
Do you think he genuinely wants, like, I know he's happy being at Liverpool, but do you think he genuinely wants to stay?
Yeah.
Or do you think he's kind of saying, they're not giving me what I want, to kind of preserve his legacy when he does leave?
I think he wants longer than we're prepared to give him. This is my guess. I reckon he wants like a 3-year deal, and I reckon Edwards and Co are like
2 maybe at a push.
Maybe, but I mean, this is his best season in Liverpool shirt.
It's crazy.
That's the thing though with them,
give him what he wants.
They're all stats and numbers. Their fear will be we give him a brand new deal and he just.
But stats and numbers are pointless unless
you make.
No, but that's how they make. That's
Oh, Jen Spence!
Oh! How did that go wide?
How?
Did it hit the defender?
How?
It's gone wide, mate.
I mean, listen, I warned you. 60 minutes. Your time is up. You're on the clock now.
We're talking about Salah. Liverpool signed him based off that style of transfer. You know what I mean? Like
I can't sit here and say
they'd easily let him go based off that as well.
Sometimes in football, it's a little bit irrational, isn't it? Football is a little bit. You need a little bit of that.
You're letting the best player this season in the league go for free.
Potentially in the world as well.
Yeah.
But that's the problem there. You know when he's on a free and clubs are going 40 million signing on fee here for you. All of a sudden the wages get blown out. Don't even matter anymore.
The other thing about it is, I think anyway, the right wing position is arguably the hardest position to find a world class player. Arsenal have it with Saka, and it looks like they've got another one waiting in the wings as well. But even if we extend Salah, part of me thinks it gives us more time to find a replacement because there's not many, is there, that you can name off the top of your head who are top world class right wingers. There's people who might do a shift there, but
why is a 3-year contract an issue? Because if you put him on a 3-year contract, you can sell him. If he hits his level and you don't want a 34, 35-year-old, you can still sell him.
For me, I don't.
Why
think
is that an issue? Having a long-term deal as a club protects you as well.
The way maybe,
you look at the last 7-8 years though, Salah doesn't indicate that there is a dramatic fall off that's going to happen like that. In my opinion, I think he's someone who, at least for the next 2 years, you're going to get very good high-level production from him. If I'm Liverpool, I don't understand why you even hesitate, because of what he's done so far has earned him the contract, in my opinion. And even if he doesn't perform up to the levels, it's almost like a thank you for carrying us this year. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's got like 60% of your goals this season. Outside of Gakpo, I don't think anybody else is even in double figures.
Nowhere near.
But we have seen players play for contracts.
Yeah, we have. And guess what?
Once they get the contracts, I've seen a lot of them.
But he's had a re-up before and went up another level. Yeah. And then now he's playing at a level where he could break the assist record, the goal scoring record, and leave here as arguably one of the greatest
120 million for him in the summer, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think the money...
And people said we were crazy for turning it down.
Yeah. I think for me, I don't think Salah's shown that he's not obsessed with money, but what he wants is to be respected. Yeah. And I think he wants to stay at Liverpool, and he wants them to basically pay him like he's their greatest ever player.
He could get,
and rightly so.
He could easily get...
If he was at Man United, he'd already be on 500 grand a week.
Easily. Rashford was on 3. Rashford was on what he's on now.
That's disgusting. Rashford, how Rashford get to that level of money is crazy. For such abject performances.
Well, he didn't get it before that. He signed it after a 30-goal season, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it's like Luke Shaw. He fucking somehow gets fit, gets a new contract, and then fucking breaks down again.
Do you know what it is?
I'm sick of it.
Times the fitness with a new manager.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a fresh start. I've clocked his game. It's the best one.
I'm done with him.
City have to keep the ball.
Do you know who's got the best job in the world, though? Jesus Vallejo at Real Madrid. for 5th choice centre back has just been deregistered, playing at Madrid, going to the Bernabeu every week, knowing you're not going to be used on the weekend.
No pressure.
It's
No
just-
pressure.
No pressure, mate. At the end of the season, you could leave with a medal as well.
Yeah.
I used to think
Mate.
about Scott Carson. At
Oh,
City.
Yeah, third
Scott
choice
Carson
keeper.
at City is living the dream, wasn't he? Just go in for the massage and get paid.
He's probably on $1 million a year. He's $1 million a
I
year.
thought about that. But I was
Yeah,
like,
easy.
living in Madrid over Manchester, but that is up there. I can't lie.
He'll be on 20 grand a week, Carson. 10 grand a week, 15 grand a
And
week.
can you imagine that as well? You go in.
Yeah.
Can I get? You go into the masseuse. I need a little massage.
My lower back's
Fuck
been
do you,
hurting.
fuck do you need a massage
My
for?
golf.
He's getting like a spa treatment. Got the candles out and that.
Oi, that's a nutmeg.
Go on, you got a.
Kulu. Go on. Ref, come on. This is disgusting.
Disgusting.
So shit last 20 minutes. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Can't keep the
I
ball.
warned you about this.
You were in this position against United, though, where you were 1-0 up.
Ugh.
Probably could.
They're bringing on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
FA Player of the
2
Year.
or 3 up,
Who's that? Phil
Naive, didn't keep the ball.
Jean.
and the wheels came off. I can't believe Salah's not sorted us out with Marmouche, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, one other world
I
class
can't lie.
Egyptian in the
He ain't,
world.
he ain't gonna tell his mate to go
Bro.
Liverpool when he knows he's leaving, innit? I fucking hope.
He'll be leaving. Yeah, that's mad.
Nah, I don't think. I think Salah and Van
It
Dijk.
also could be
I think
Liverpool.
Van Dijk definitely. I'm confident Van Dijk stays.
Nah, Van Dijk don't go anywhere.
Van Dijk is staying.
You could tell
and
by the
is-
way he's handled himself.
World Cup and
He's just
stuff,
been told to
yeah.
keep it stum.
Yeah.
And I think Salah has now signed a new deal because there's never been any talk about it for the past 2 months. Trent is the one I'm like, hey.
I think Trent's gone. Trent's
I
gone.
rate Van Dijk for that because he's gone. Just my football will do the talking. I'll get the deal. I'm the captain. We're top of the league. Like him rocking the boat. Like I
That would
remember
be the
when
best, Danny.
Salah did that interview with was it Anfield Rap,
Yeah.
and Van Dijk was kind of just watching over.
He never
like,
does interviews either, Salah.
He's like,
You never see.
Yeah, I
him do
listened to the
interviews like
podcast
that. It's
afterwards.
like, it was a bit like he knew.
because they were saying they'd been in the mix zone for like 3 years and he'd never stopped.
Yeah.
And then that day he made a beeline for them, didn't he? So it's like he wanted to
made
say
up
something.
jackpot, that isn't it?
Half time between Newcastle and Liverpool is still 1-0 to Liverpool. Still 0-0. Is it still 0-0 between? Yeah, still 0-0.
Score.
Oh, come on. Here we go.
Oh, fuck, you know.
Let's go. Brennan
Oh,
Johnson.
Jesus.
Do you have an end product?
1-0. still.
Kulusevski.
Bad touch.
Hi. I needed a better touch there, brother. Killing us.
It's mad how young Kulusevski, isn't it? You look at him, you think he's like 27.
I think he's
23 or something.
I used to think that about
420, yeah.
Mbermo. Mbermo was like 32.
His hairline does him a mischief, man.
Yeah.
So I reckon he gets a hair transplant. People look at him completely
He
different.
deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Definitely
Genuinely.
deserves
You
it.
might be happy both.
Salah's a great advert for it.
No, I don't think
Andros
anyone's
Townsend.
happy.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Who's had the best hair transplant in football history?
Rob Holdings was good.
Rob
Townsend was good though.
Rob Holdings
Townsend's
was very
Holdings,
good.
good
Townsend's was good.
Townsend was good. Theo Walcott, did he have one?
Antonio Conte.
Jurgen Klopp.
Conte's fell off. That's the issue.
Yeah, but
Conte's was a wig, bro.
No.
Yeah.
It's a toupee.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a wig.
Yeah, it's a
it was a
toupee.
wig, man.
Yeah.
You could pull that off.
Transplant.
That's why he didn't get too close to Tuchel that time.
His hair was always the same as well. That's how you tell. Never changed. Never grew or went shorter.
There was a
stayed
tag
the
on the
same
back
level,
with
yeah.
there was
You
a
know, that's a shout. I've actually given it. Because normally you see that
Thought
old
about it.
haircut here. It was always the little
Gets out of bed
Lego
like
piece.
that.
there was a tag on the back as well with washing instructions.
Yeah. Who else is there? David Silva had a good one.
He did.
Ooh.
He
Do
did.
you know what? David Silva pulled off the bold look for a
Yeah.
while as well.
Did,
Fair play
yeah.
to him.
He was his best season was bold.
Yeah. Look
Centurion.
too little like Stephen Island though.
Yeah.
Streets won't
That is
forget
an
about him
issue.
as well.
That is an
He
issue.
used to cut his own hair, Stephen Island.
Stephen Island, yeah.
Remember when he did his own
He
trim
had
and
a
he just
bad
did it around?
transplant though, I remember, because he got one and then went bold after again.
And he had a pink Range Rover. Remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Proper oddball player.
He has
But
3 grandmothers.
Yeah, because he killed one, didn't he, to miss a game for Ireland. Like he said, "Oh, my grandma's died."
I remember that.
So
That
bad.
was such a big deal back then as
It is
well.
funny when footballers get caught doing stuff we've all done. You know what it was? We've all made up some bullshit excuse to go,
Oh, shit.
Oh,
No.
mate, I've got 12 grandmothers. 3 different
Yeah.
companies. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, man.
footballers do it. And we're like, oh my God, they're a
Yeah, get in
disgrace.
Doku,
Offside, it's
we've
offside,
been
it's
here.
offside.
It's past the 60th minute, mate. Yeah? Your jig is up.
There's Tommy.
Tommy Tooks.
Brother looks
You know, man,
hungry,
he looks-
man.
Who's he watching? Jed Spence.
There's a few down there, I think. Yeah, Judd Spence is one of them.
Phil Foden.
Be the only one who's watching. To be
Who else? Archie Gray.
Gray's a big shout
No.
for England. Yeah, big.
No,
I
no.
like.
No,
Gray.
right now
Too
it's a
soon.
big shout, but
too soon.
looking towards the
You don't
World
think
Cup.
Gray, but you think Spence?
I think
think
Spence.
Gray-
Spence is ahead of Gray's where the development is.
Is he?
In terms of
Yeah.
position as well, what the position is, I think there's ready-made players in Gray's position already, in my opinion.
Also, if you look at Spencer's played more football, so he's naturally ahead of him
he's
in
definitely
development.
ahead. But England might need someone like Archie Gray. He's versatile, young.
What is Archie Gray's best position? Because we've been playing centre back,
He's a
hasn't he?
deep line midfielder.
He's played 12 minutes there all season.
I mean, if you're centre back, you've got to fancy yourself to get in the England squad at the minute. That's the gap. The Southampton centre half's been getting him recently.
Harewood Bellerin.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Stone's
I mean, he
got so many
looked all
injuries.
right,
I
but
think Branthwaite I really like. I think Tomori it's annoying that he fell off a bit at AC Milan, fell down the pecking order.
Gay, he's fantastic.
Ben White,
yeah, he is.
he's really
Yeah,
good as
Ben
well.
White's back. That's the big one. Ben White.
Ben White, I'm like, should be shifted to centre back.
Do you think
Uh,
for England or for Arsenal?
for England.
Yeah.
Go
I
on,
worry
Josh.
about him for England though, given that he has walked out
Yeah.
in the past.
Personally,
Like,
I would never have him back.
Are you? It's a tough one, isn't it? But there wasn't even like a fallout or anything, was there? It was just like,
I just don't fancy it.
I'm done.
Yeah. And as soon as someone has that attitude, I don't think you should get called up again.
Especially when they had a good chance of winning that tournament.
Apparently, it had something to do with Steve Round, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't get on with. Are you laughing at the name?
No, the name Steve Brown makes me laugh because we had a song for David Boyce. It was, so come on, David Boyce, play like Fergie's boys. And it was like some part of it went, and Steve round.
What were Charles are the most random
They were
shit I
dark
say.
times, man. It was quite refreshing though, because being crap was new then to me.
And you
I remember you lot beat us
I had a long
3-0
period of his
at Old
shit.
Trafford,
Yeah.
and I never saw your third goal go in because
Was that Suarez the third goal?
I think so, but we went
Yeah.
2-0 down, and the crowd basically went, all right, we're shit right now, but let's not show we're hurt. And everyone just started singing and bouncing around like we're winning the league. It was incredible. And you lot scored and no one noticed because there was we couldn't hear the away end. Like it was a good day, that.
I always say it's a weird ground, Old Trafford. You just need to talk in there, and it feels, when you're in the away end, it feels loud for us. I mean, before the other week at Goodison, I had said United's the loudest, because obviously when you score against us as well, it's not scoring against it, which is it. It's deafening. It's horrible.
Yeah, because you'll go there when it's our biggest game of the season.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean. But then half of the fans left at Everton the other week. Oh, I've never heard anything like it.
Oh, that last minute. Oh
98th
my.
minute, it was horrible.
That might be the best limbs I've seen in a minute.
It was incredible, but then I was thinking, how good would it be if VAR overturned it?
Oh,
when they were drawing the lines.
I think if they had to, they wouldn't have. I think they would have bottled it.
Yeah. That one I would say bottle it for the narrative of the game. You do it.
Like, you just
the
can't
people,
disallow-
it would have got top.
They would have had to call the game, go inside, and then say, by the way, that goal didn't count.
Was it an offside shout?
Offside. If you remember in the pandemic, it was a similar one with Mane in the last minute. Same one, Van Dijk got clocked in. And it was like, I was thinking, this could be justice, this for that, where his armpit was offside. It was tight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's
And
ridiculous.
do you know, I quite rated what the Corey did to Nev, didn't he? He did Gary when he ran out. I don't mind all that, me.
Same.
I think it felt like the derby was back.
100%.
And it's been a bit...
That was proper derby energy.
Talking about Everton have scored. It's Brentford 1, Everton 1.
Look at that timing.
Who was it?
It
Probably
was
Wait, probably better.
Jake O'Brien. Is that his name? Yeah, Jake.
Brian, yeah.
Jake O'Brien.
Big 10 minutes here for
United
City.
will never win the league till we have an Irish player again. That's
You
a
reckon?
fact. Yeah, that's why we should have signed Evan
Dennis
Ferguson.
Irwin, Roy Keane. Who else you had?
I mean, we didn't have one last time we
O'Shea.
won it. No, actually, we did. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Shazy.
Yeah.
Roy Carroll.
Roy Carroll's Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Although he may
Yeah, it
he
depends how
may
you
class
view it.
himself as Irish, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
depends what side of
Matters.
the fall on.
Oh dear.
Madison's gone off. He
Stinker and
hasn't
hook.
done anything.
Oh dear.
No, I had a good game.
Stinker and hook.
Oh
Keano
dear.
will be happy. Is this live or is this a replay? What I'm watching right now?
No, it's all live, mate. All three of them are live.
It's a weird angle to be live.
I think it's a replay.
Oh fucking hell!
Which
Mate,
United.
Oh,
Mazraoui's just made a run that I've never seen Hoyland make in my life.
He's got to go in the summer, Hoyland, doesn't he?
If someone will give
Who
us,
buys him?
if someone,
My
I
God.
think there's a few clubs in Italy that was still fancy.
Nah, do you know what I reckon? I look at him and I'm like, yo, you could be the new Timu Puki.
Timu Puki's a goal scorer. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
Timu Puki, man.
Timu Puki suffered for
Yeah.
years though,
Yeah.
and then he went down with Norwich, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he needs.
One of the best free signings ever. Him in the
I do think there's a
Championship,
player
but-
in Hoyland though. I just think
Where?
being
Just not at United.
Arsenal. Oh,
League One.
how's he not? What a save! Is that Odegaard?
what a
Is it?
save!
Oh my God!
Oh, he's gonna do a hair flick, and your man's gonna go mad. Oh, he's offside.
That saved him. That flag.
Done so.
It's going to give Liverpool the league earlier.
He's on. He's on.
Nah, he's off. He's off.
He's just off.
He's off. He's off.
Just off.
Yeah, he was off.
Wow.
Good block.
This one, though.
It's great. block.
Murillo.
It's
What
a
a
big
player.
draw for Forest in the Champions League
What
positions.
an absolute player he is.
They can still
Murillo.
win this, Forest.
It gives you the league like in. We could be talking end of March. You win it. If
I
things
reckon-
go your way.
I reckon City should have gone for him, Murillo, at Forest. I don't know if he would have left in January, but instead of getting Husanov and Rice, I think Murillo is a serious centre back.
Yeah, he just signed a new contract. That's the issue.
Oh,
You don't want to.
He signed a deal to 2029.
Yeah.
Feel good factor.
Forest. Do you know what it is? It's almost like it's all clicked. I remember for 2 years everybody was looking at them a bit like Chelsea, where it's a bit of a scattergun approach in the market. But you look at a lot of their signings now; it's looking like smart recruitment. Nico Williams and Ola Aina at wing backs, where they kind of discarded, but now they feel valued. You've got two essential
hell.
UFC guys at centre back in Milinkovic and Murillo as well.
Oh my
What a
God,
save from
Spurs,
Edison.
man!
What's a save from Edison?
How the
Love
hell?
it, love him or hate him. That Forest owner.
Oh,
A bit of a character, him.
he is a cowboy.
Funny.
Is he the guy that
That's
brought the
a
strap
real
onto the
cowboy.
pitch?
What, yeah.
At
Yeah.
Olymp-
Yeah.
wild, bro.
Yeah.
He's an absolute-
And you
Oh
wonder
my
why these lot are all
days.
pulling their
He's
weight.
the one who did the tweet last season after the decision, didn't
Yeah.
it? Oh my God. I mean,
I missed the tweet. What was the tweet?
remember last season, what was it when they didn't get a decision or
And he
something?
just
And
went on
tweeted
tirade
on
on Twitter.
the Forest Twitter.
Account. Yeah.
And it's, we'll assess our options or
He
something.
is a proper like old school chairman. I feel like nowadays we're used to PR, clean cut.
Yeah.
He's a bit of the
I just don't think he gives a shit.
But they own
He's
like
the boss,
a
isn't he?
whole load of clubs, don't they?
Yeah,
'Cause they took
Olympiacos.
Edu, didn't
Well,
they?
well, at the end of the season, I think they get Edu. I don't think they've got him yet.
okay.
I think he's got to serve his notice or something.
Gardening leave. Odegaard's gone off. It's weird for your captain to go off with 10 minutes to go
You
in the
need a goal
game.
the
He needs
most,
a
eh?
goal, yeah.
They don't care anymore, do they?
That's
they
the
don't
other thing.
believe.
They went on for ages, Arsenal, about how much they missed him. They're at 0-0 in a big game in, and they take him off.
Is it a big game anymore? Like they're not
It
fighting for
still
the same
is.
thing anymore. A 0-0 draw keeps them in the top
If
four.
Forest win, Arsenal could collapse a little bit here.
That's true.
Yeah, if Forest win, it'd be
They brought
Forest
Ben
are on
White.
50 points. They're on 53.
I feel like Arsenal need to start playing well. The Champions
yo.
League's this week.
Yeah, you're
Jed
right, yeah, you're
Spence.
spot on.
Yeah.
They'll lose to PSV. Mark my
It's
word.
mad how when Arsenal in the Champions League, we never consider it as an option for them to win a trophy. Like we all just go, oh yeah.
How
they're-
embarrassing is that? They're a big
The
side
lack
as
of
well.
European pedigree. I think.
How embarrassing is that?
Oh my God, next time have a shot, you idiot.
In the corner flag. Corner flag.
He doesn't know what that means.
Such a shit fucking ball, man.
Doesn't know what that means.
Oh, mate. God has put it in the
Oh, big
corner
man.
flag.
I can see a dagger in here, man. Let's get an equaliser. It'll feel like a win.
I think the
feel
dagger's
like
coming
it could
for
be
me,
1-1
you know.
this now.
Come on. Here we go, Kulu.
If we draw the game, it's fucking embarrassing, mate.
How have it?
It's embarrassing.
Yes, Pep angry. Yes.
Oh, Savino misplaced in the
He's
back.
going to
of the pass.
burst the vessel. Come on.
5 years ago, Sterling runs that into the corner.
Kulu. Shift. Come on. Strength. Come on.
Here we go.
Bring him down. That's it. That's
Oh.
it. Corner flag. Corner flag.
Yeah.
Going for goal.
Nah, fuck it. Corner flag. Corner flag.
Phil Foden.
That's it. Well done.
That's a man who's lacking
Corner
confidence
flag.
right there.
Tired now, Doku, innit?
That's a foul.
The
Ref.
man's gone down holding his
Ref.
face.
Why are you scared? Why are
Ref.
you
What's going
scared?
on here?
Yellow card.
Foden dived.
Yellow card. Free-
Pathetic.
I wouldn't. I'd punt this into the corner flag.
He's crying.
Look at this.
That's nasty.
Oh,
that's nasty.
Buvey.
That's
Buvey.
nasty. You having a laugh?
Nasty.
Nah, you're so
He's
biased.
breathed on his back and he's fell
man.
over.
Nah. He just smashed him in the back.
Still on
Slow
the
the
floor.
game down, Phil. Slow
Still
the
on the
game
floor.
down. Big win this. Big win. Clean sheet.
He's been poor this season. hasn't he?
Spurs have been shit this game.
If you look at his season,
Classic Spurs.
He's having a bad one.
Yeah.
But I think
Bottle
he's
ham.
allowed. I think
he's allowed,
Foden's
but-
allowed, yeah.
His numbers aren't even that bad, this season. His performances aren't
No, but
great.
it's what your
But the
eyes
numbers, he's
telling
still
you, innit?
scoring a few goals. He's still picking up goals and assists.
We ain't falling for that.
No, he's
You set a standard last year.
Yeah, of
that
course,
We're
yeah,
measuring
yeah.
By now.
Yeah.
Don't try and drop below those standards.
That's true, yeah. I listen to you, mate, but he's doing well against you lot. You're 1-0 down.
He's just come on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Free kick.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry, there's something still in this.
He's had a better season than James
3 minutes
Maddison.
plus added time.
And that's not hard, is it?
No, but still, that's Spurs' best player.
Who?
Phil Foden's had a better season than James Maddison.
No, he's not.
He has.
No, he hasn't.
He has.
Oh my God, what has
haven't
Bergvall done there?
Here we go.
He's giving the ball away.
Bosh!
Oh, you idiot! The referee's fallen. Everything's going off.
Come on.
He's got.
What's happened?
Referee
Danso
fell
won
over.
the damn
I think he
ball.
fell over.
How's he not pulled the trigger there?
Look at this.
don't know what's happening, mate.
Oh, what you
Monster.
doing?
That's handball. Handball. Handball.
That's a foul after
I want a handball now.
What's he do? He's missed the ball.
He's got the ball there.
Yeah.
He walks away with the ball.
Savinho's missed the ball.
Is it handball?
Yeah.
What's he holding his head for, man? He's 6'4". How
Come
embarrassing.
on, man. Elbow in
He's
the
not
back of
repping the 6'4" lads very well, is he, Dan? So
I can't believe you tried
acting
to
like
say
that.
Foden would have been our best player this season, by the way.
Yeah, he's better than Maddison.
No, he's not.
He is.
No,
He is.
no, he is better than Madison, but
Yeah.
he hasn't had a better season.
I think he
I
has.
don't think either of them.
Yeah, you know he has as well.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Madison, when he's played, has been actually very good.
It's like saying who's in a better season between us and
Mate, you're
Spurs.
14th.
Yeah, you can't be
Yo.
saying he's been very good.
Fred, you're 14th.
Hold on.
Very
You're
good.
judging a team's record off an individual.
But comparing Foden and Madison is like comparing United and Spurs. We're just
Foden.
both shit. Just accept it.
I'll take that. Kulusevski. Foden.
Different positions.
Oh,
They are.
No, he's not. He's been playing in that centre midfield.
house.
man. Look at
you
this.
shit out of it.
Look at
this.
this, man. Shifting the argument.
Foden should be contending for Ballon d'Ors, not competing
Foden
with
would be
Maddison.
your best. You know, Foden would be the most decorated player in the history of Tottenham Hotspur.
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa,
lads.
whoa, whoa.
Fucking love it. Fuck them up.
Doing there.
Kick them down to the championship.
Absolute thugs.
How are United
Absolute
getting so
dogs.
animated here?
It's Portman
It's a
Road.
relegation battle. What you
I
want
was going to say, yeah. It's a relegation 6-pointer.
Ref.
Look at Foden.
Yellow card.
On his knees again.
You know, Phil Foden's got more trophies than Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, I can't.
So relax. Compose yourself.
Tottenham.
Compose
He's
yourself.
got more
sir.
trophies than your
Compose
entire
yourself, sir.
football club, man. Entire football
Get in,
club.
get in.
Ah!
Oh,
2 UEFA
Forest
Cups.
going close there. Hudson Odoi on the
8
back
FA
post.
Cups.
You've won 2 league titles in your career, in your history, right?
No.
3.
No.
We're 90 minutes
Yes.
in the Arsenal game. We are 86 minutes in the United game. We're at 90 minutes in the City game. Just to keep you up to speed.
Look at Forest. Oh, they could have won it.
And the Liverpool game should be kicking.
Get Arsenal off the screen, the man. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, the
club.
Liverpool game's back underway, by the way.
Social media FC, man.
You can keep it to the end of this if you
Every
want.
time they draw, it's not a joke. It gives Liverpool the title even earlier. It's a benefit to Liverpool.
This ends 0-0 and Liverpool win.
So it's already.
When
over,
can you win
mate,
it?
so-
It must be early April you can win it.
You could get a guard of honour from Arsenal, innit?
Everyone at this stage.
I'm just glad we've already played you twice.
Yeah.
You know, if we
Same
had
All
to
right
same here.
against us as well, didn't
Same
you?
here.
it's like what you were saying earlier, though, isn't it?
It shouldn't be this easy.
Like it's like when Liverpool were bad,
Either.
they'd pick it
Yeah.
up for the big games.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what United are at the minute, isn't it?
Mm.
You turn up to the big ones.
Oh, fucking hell, Doku, man.
I mean, I don't know how Ipswich haven't done more here.
There's still
10
time.
men.
No, the shit. I want them to get relegated for this. Get relegated.
Yeah.
Can't stand
So
these lot.
sad, man.
And all season I was backing these guys as well. Kieran McKenna was rubbish.
Sounds
man.
like it as well.
Championship manager at best.
You can't-
Seriously, I can't stand him.
Can't stand him.
can't
What-
stand him.
What are you doing, man? Stop beefing with Ipswich. That's
Can't
our
stand
job.
Can't stand him.
Bergvall,
They're
what
our
are you
rivals.
actually doing today?
Come on. Go on. Get in.
Ah!
This win is a big, big win.
After
Key,
sabotage,
don't.
after sabotage.
Okay.
Hit the target of him. I would
Keep
fucking
sitting there going,
love it.
Go on,
if
go on.
Ipswich.
You're not going to win the league and you want me to be in the mud while you do it. It's just, it's
Oh,
just sad.
beautiful,
man.
wouldn't it?
We can't even sing 20 times.
Bring him
20
down.
times
Bring him down.
Oh, go
Bring
on.
him down. Bring him
Go on.
down. Oh, we're
Here we
fucked.
go.
Where the
Fuck.
fuck?
Here it
Nice
is.
I told you. I told you.
Dejan
play.
Kulusevski. Get it up.
Get in there. Come on.
Come on, man.
Kuzhinov.
Bro, once he starts galloping, there's no catching Kulu.
Big
Don't
tackle
let
from
that boy
Kuzhinov.
get-
I
Saddle
said,
out.
giddy up. Go on, shoot,
boot
Danzo.
it, boot it.
Ref, free kick.
Oh,
It's not a
Go
free
on,
kick.
go
It's
on.
not a free
Go on.
kick. Oh, so shit.
You got 4 men back post. If you do not cross this, brother.
What's he doing?
My days. Get it back.
Oh, Megs!
Boot it.
Oh, he's going to
Boot it now. Doku.
No.
He's in here.
Look at that speed.
Absolute monster.
You see that speed?
Come
though?
on.
He was eating that
Listen,
ground up.
maybe that England call up. Maybe that England call up.
What? Gray.
Hey.
Who?
Put the gun down.
That Michael Jackson thing.
Ilkay Gundogan coming on. Hey, ref, this is an extra 3 minutes at least. Come on. I know the
Doku's
trick.
body is going to the player.
Drag
Hamstring.
him off the
I don't
pitch,
like it.
man.
I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's Spurs. You do that against Barcelona,
No,
the big
there's
game,
nothing-
Real Madrid.
nothing wrong with
You don't do it against. You don't do it against
Nothing wrong with
Tottenham.
that.
You don't do it against
You
Tottenham.
should even do it against Ipswich.
You don't do it against Tottenham. Seriously.
Hey, walk off the side of the pitch, man. You ain't walking all the way across.
What's the ref doing? Don't touch him, man.
Yeah, just put the Liverpool game.
Hey,
Slow the
listen,
game
just
down.
get off the pitch, bro.
Yeah, can we do one game after this? I can't do 3 screens.
I mean, the rest are finishing, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's other football around Europe we could be watching.
That's 2 substitutions.
Fuck it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Relax,
Jim.
relax.
There's
being
a
under
Copa del
23
Rey
league.
semi-final.
Did you watch the game? Was it yesterday?
The
I watched
4-4.
that, Atletico.
But oh,
Yeah, 4-4.
madness. Absolute
Mental,
madness.
That's it. Slow the game down. 1 minute to go. Come on.
Not 1 minute. That's another 3 minutes at least for 2
1 minute.
substitutions.
I'm looking at the board.
It's a minute and a half per
What are you, the
sub.
ref? Let's look at the board.
Listen,
So
30
there's 1
seconds
minute.
of a sub.
30 seconds, my ass. That
It
was
is.
at least a minute and a half.
No, but you get 30 seconds. Speed.
No.
In the corner, lads.
But I do hate that. You know when let's say 4 minutes goes up and then
Haaland's
someone
bullying
wastes 2
Gray.
minutes of the 4 minutes.
Bro.
They never add them back on.
Bro,
It's gone.
Haaland.
hope the referee's watching.
Haaland!
Gotta be.
Yes!
Gotta be.
Boom! This, come on! Look at that. 2-0, Bottleham.
Bottleham.
Love it. 2-0.
Who's this random kid as well that they brought on?
James McAtee.
Who is that?
He's got more trophies than your entire club.
Has it?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Jack, how many has he got? He must have 3 Premier League winners medals.
Cut
He
Booth's
does.
mic off, bro.
He won last
He wouldn't
season.
make
When he
play
sounds
enough
like-
games, would he?
Cop movies like off.
You have to play a certain amount of
Yeah, bro, he doesn't even qualify for the Premier League
Arsenal
medal.
games 0-0.
Nah, he's got
gone.
1.
Boom.
Look at this. Look at this. Imbecile.
It's just so
Arteta's so
noted
boring.
thing. That was painful. That game. I was trying to watch it. I just
Look at this. Look at this. That's so bad
Oh,
defensively.
come on.
Like, that is literally gifted.
That's handball.
That is
Nah, it's handball.
Handball!
By
That's
Danzo. By
handball!
Danzo.
That is handball.
free kick. That should be a handball.
No, the handball
That's
in there
handball.
was
He
by
takes
Danzo.
Haaland. By Haaland.
Danzo.
Penalty.
No,
Penalty.
Danzo.
Nah, penalty.
I thought it was earlier.
If it's a handball, it's a penalty.
Yeah, bring it back for a
Yeah,
penalty.
exactly.
That'd be
What's
Yeah,
the
I
point?
wouldn't mind
Haaland
still.
scores it
Give me
again.
another chance.
Get on with the game.
They must be checking this.
Nah, these guys are.
It's a handball.
guys
It's
are
a handball here.
goals.
That is a
Give
handball.
it.
Not handball.
He takes it round him.
What
He
happened
takes
to
it
the
round
line?
him with his
What
hand.
happened to the line though? The shirt line.
Doesn't
Within
matter.
his shirt
If you
line.
watch it in full time, he knocks it round him.
VAR's ruining football. Simple as that.
That is a
It's a
handball
disgrace.
movie.
No,
He
Dancer
takes it
handballs
round
it onto him.
No,
It's handball. It's our penalty.
he's
Our
pushed the
penalty.
ball round him into his own path to slot
What, Dancer?
it. No,
No, Dancer's
look at
hand.
that.
Look,
Dancer's
Haaland.
handballed it first.
No, he hasn't.
Where?
Yeah, that's handball.
That's handball. It's handball.
Come on, bruv.
He's won the
It's the
game
wrong
anyway.
angle.
And
No,
this
it's the
is at
wrong
least
angle.
3 minutes they need to add on now
It's
for
the
this
wrong
VAR
angle.
check.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the wrong
handball.
This
angle.
has to be
He's
90
controlled
plus
the
10.
ball with his
Boom.
arm.
That's handball.
Come on, brother.
Wait a minute. What are you, the
Come on,
ref?
brother.
Let's just have a look at the,
No,
the
but I was
correct angle.
Come on, brother.
A minute ago when I was agreeing with you, you were fine with
I'm
it.
not looking at the correct angle.
Buvey, come
That's
on.
a handball, Archie Gray.
Buvey.
Oi, go back on Gray. Go back on Gray now.
Look at this.
He's knocked it round.
You have no shame.
No, I'm having a look.
You don't have class.
Let's have a look. Gray
Champions
handballs
don't
it.
act like this, man.
Wait, Gray handballs it.
Look at this. Handball by
handball.
Haaland there. Another little cheeky touch there. Come on.
That's handball.
I think it's handball.
That's clear handball, brother.
Key was right.
Should be another 2 minutes out of time as well.
Facts.
If it's handball, it's handball. Whole man's up. But is it?
It
Is it clear and obvious? That's your argument now, isn't it? That's when you can have, but I think it is.
Is it?
I hope you never become a referee in any
I
sport.
wouldn't do that.
I hope
I've got
you
a
never
life.
become a referee in any
I've got a
sport.
life. Come on.
I think
Let's have a look.
he basically takes it round him.
Facts.
Using his arm.
Is it? How's it fact? It's subjective.
That's rugby.
It's not facts. It's the opposite.
If you want to talk about facts,
it's
we have to
literally
talk about
subjective.
facts. The fact, that's a handball fact.
I think Archie Gray handballs it as well. But they're having a mother's meeting. Just end the game. End the game 1-0 then.
No, 2 minutes
do you know
added
what I
on for
mean?
this.
Everyone-
No, there's
Yeah,
another
this should go
at
on
least
to
6 minutes. that needs to
102
be
minutes.
made.
6 minutes. Like, come on, man.
Come on. There's a Liverpool
Do
game
you know
still
what?
going on.
It would be quite funny if Spurs go up the other end and score now, wouldn't it?
Nah, it wouldn't be funny, man.
It would be hilarious.
Nah, it'd be miserable.
Oh, the fume from Pep afterwards as well if that happens.
You just have to end the check. You have to just do it.
Yeah, if it
Tic-tac,
takes that
ref.
long.
Like, how do we know? How do we know better?
There you go. It's off.
It's off.
It's off. Get your big Norwegian ass back on the halfway line, mate.
Played Lenny Yarrow, lad.
Fuming, isn't he? Right, pump it up now.
There we go. That's it.
Come on,
Get the boys on the
Spurs!
pitch. Is that it? What the hell are you doing?
check for that.
What the
4-minute
hell are
check.
you doing? Why would you go short?
Keeper's gone left.
I thought
What
the keeper
the
was going to
hell?
go right back
Yeah,
then to
yeah.
hoof it.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on.
Back post. Back post. Come on. No.
That was it.
No. No.
Look at this.
You know what?
That would have been so
Bottleham. Bottleham. Son.
What's-
He actually gave it a perfect flick on as well. He just needed to give it one more.
I'm just
One more.
touch it.
Hey. Bottleham.
You got away with it today, brother. You have got away with it today.
Big win. Champions League.
Ref,
Champions
there's got to
League.
be at least 4 minutes. Come on, that VAR check, the 2 subs.
2 points on Arsenal, by the way. 2 points gained on Arsenal. That's big. We'll finish above Arsenal.
I think you will. I think you will.
That's embarrassing.
Don't joke with that one. Because if you do that,
That is embarrassing.
oh
for them.
my days. Yeah,
Come on, man.
we may have to burn the Emirates. You with me, guys? You with me, guys?
Whistle.
Know me, yeah.
Whistle.
I keep
Whistle.
pretending I'm not interested in what's going on at Old Trafford, but I'm so nervous
the
to looking
ball.
over at the screen.
Whistle.
He was
What are
still
you
on the
doing
pitch when he took
now?
the throw.
He's blown.
Oh, ref, you cheated!
How's he
1-0
not hit the
win.
target at the end?
Much needed.
Yeah, if that went
Just
in,
running Lou.
Do you know what?
that went in, it would have been the greatest day of the club's life.
I feel like Edison didn't really have a save to make though, did
No.
he? Even though Spurs had chances in that second half.
It was all kind of half chances.
Yeah.
Never really created
Nah,
anything
there's a
clear
big
cut.
one at the back post.
The Oderbert one.
Yeah, that one. To be fair, there's 2. Yeah,
I think Son messed that up for him by getting that touch.
No, I think
Because
he's
he's kind
needed
of-
that touch.
No, but he took it to a weird height for him. It was
Yeah.
going down towards his midriff or his
Yeah.
feet, right?
Everybody's complaining about the time.
How United still going on, man? Blow the whistle, ref!
how good would that have been if that gone in?
Oh, mate. I swear I would have been
God.
over there, you know.
It would have been the dream. Oh, mate.
If only. Can we put Liverpool on the top one?
Yeah, go on.
I feel like a meerkat.
Lads, we're holding the ball in the corner against Ipswich.
Having to keep peeking over.
So come on, David Moyes. Play like Fergie's boys. We
And
go
it's Steve
wild,
round.
So come on. I remember that when Steve Round, David Moyes, and Phil Neville rocked up. I was so deluded. I thought we were going to win the league. And then we beat Swansea 4-1 first day of the season, and I thought, fucking hell, we are going to win the league. Danny Welbeck scored 2. Van Persie scored 2.
Was that the Makeda era?
Makeda at the left.
That was
at point.
Benitez. I still have nightmares about Federico Makeda.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a medal. Didn't even get a medal.
I think he
and won
played,
the
what,
league
4 games that season?
Yeah.
Scored 2
Villa.
incredible bangers.
Oh my.
Oh,
God.
Bruno.
Oh,
Oh,
days. Eriksen.
Bruno.
Oh, Bruno. Ericsson. Oh, my days. What's going on here?
I swear Bruno fouled him, by the way. We got the free kick.
How long's added on there?
I proper love
Must be
Bruno
done.
Fernandes, you know.
I think I can see +10. Is that +10 in the United game?
Now 4, but something like we made about 5 substitutions.
Bamba.
I think
Yeah,
it's
nah.
+4. My 2020 is no longer 2020. It's
Mate,
19,
I'm
19.
telling you, my eyesight is finished. Specsavers, if you want to.
That left screen's a tough ask though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that Michael
Squinting
Scott
at
screen,
it.
innit? It's flat screen. Told you it's better than the UK. Touch. Go on, Diego. Diogo, whatever the fuck you is. Shoot!
Ooh.
Handball! Ref!
Go on, come on.
Ref, you got to blow the whistle.
Go on, go. It's blown.
Standing ovation for the Ruben Amorim's relegation fighting Reds.
Uh-oh, is there something here? Newcastle.
You know what? Considering we're crap and we had 10 men, I'm so surprised. I'm so shocked that we won
Newcastle.
that. I was convinced Ipswich were winning.
To be
2-2
fair,
half-time,
when they
10
scored
men
a goal,
being
yeah.
It's a good result, isn't it? But there's still a lot of problems to highlight. There.
No, huge problems. But to actually win that game,
You're in
and
that
get out of
mode
there,
where, just any result matters.
with
It doesn't
10
matter
men.
how the hell it's done.
10 men. I mean, it's the only way you were going to win. It was probably from a set piece in the end, wasn't it? A third one. But I'm looking at that and I'm going, Maguire, De Ligt and an own goal, 3 goals at Old Trafford.
Nasty
Against
work,
Ipswich.
innit? Nasty work.
you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a mural to our set piece coach.
Desperate
Shocking, innit? This is how the mighty have fallen, isn't it? That's like...
Oh, finally top of the league, are we? Are you fucking giving it the big one?
Slowly at the top.
I can't I? I'm on it over here. I don't even need to go back to why. It's like...
It's beneath you now.
It's cruising.
How good is it for you to go into work and like
Right
you
now.
got sometimes Scholes is there, Kilo,
No, do you know
whereas
what?
all these people that ruined your life and you're
It's
top of the
funny
league.
because I honestly love them now,
Oh yeah,
and I hated them. Gary was public enemy number 1 in my house growing up, and now I think he's great. I think
you have to stick. You have to say that. don't you?
turning in his grave. Though,
Yeah.
It's like, but no, brilliant. And it's all of them though. It's like I remember when Solskjaer coming, I was at probably the worst day of your career, that 5-0, which was like arguably my best moment of a football match. But I come out of it going, I even felt sorry for him a bit.
I loved Ollie.
It's like,
Well, I love Ollie, not loved. Still love him.
it is a bit weird or surreal, if you like,
Mm.
because I think they're all bots.
It's like when we do like the fan debate and
Great
stuff,
Scholes on
and
the fan debate.
Scholes says my name, and I just go,
Scholes knows me.
Say my
It's fucking
name,
mad,
like,
innit?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think he's been brilliant on the fan debate.
Yeah.
Scholes, yeah.
I think he's almost what it needed. Like,
he's
just that kind
quality.
of sharp-witted.
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of the things that even I've disagreed with him at the time, 2 months later, he looks right.
Yeah.
You know, when he says something and you go,
Yeah.
that
You
don't feel
disagree
right.
with
Like some of the
Scholes
Arsenal
as much
stuff.
as you disagree with Gary. You
Yeah.
disagree with Gary quite a lot on the fan
But you know,
debate, didn't you?
you know, me and I gave Gary a one. Like I was 2 or 3 years ahead of Gary with our opinions on like the Glazers and things like that, because he'd never really go in on them at a point. And then like I remember the first ever fan debate, I criticised the Glazers and he didn't. And then like a year later, he was saying the same things on Monday Night Football, which was good to see. But yeah, again, Gary like a grown up love.
I imagine Scholes is just blunt though. Does that make sense? Like
Fascinating.
he just trims the fat. I just feel like he just gets to the whatever point it is. That makes sense.
He's so right about Arsenal on so many different
Yeah.
occasions as well.
And then you take a step back and you're like, what a fucking player he was.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God.
But that's the reason why he can talk like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like
what England would do for the Paul Scholes right now, and he's the one getting shipped off to the left
Yeah.
in the golden generation, and you're like, he'd fucking
Farm it up,
walk
isn't it?
into this England
Mate.
team now that are going for World Cups.
Oh, mate.
I wonder if we will look back at Foden like that.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I said about that, him not having the season, because they were the heights that he was supposed to be getting to, this Gerrard, Lampard,
Yeah.
Scholes, and he still can. I'm not suggesting anything otherwise, but you can't be having too many seasons like
Yeah.
this season. But again, it's the whole team in it. It's not just him. You can't.
If Rodri's there, he's a whole different player, man. Like, he really is.
Like last season, he was phenomenal, wasn't he?
He was so good, mate. So, and the goal against Real Madrid and the Bernabeu and stuff like that, it's just outrageous. I think if he played for Man United or a real big club, I think he'd get a whole different narrative around him. Or if he played for Real Madrid.
What do you reckon?
I
Cole
think
Palmer for
think
United?
City players in
I think
general get
eventually.
disrespected.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
we were
a
talking
United
about
fan,
it
innit?
before about De Bruyne. I have him as the best midfielder in Premier League history, arguably.
Who?
Definitely in the top 3,
Who?
De Bruyne. But I don't think he gets
He's
the recognition for it. I think he's.
I think he's a phenomenal player,
I think he's hands
but
down
I
number-
don't think he's ahead of Scholes. And
If he's better than Scholes,
Gerrard
I
and-
think he's hands
I
down
think-
number
I
one.
I think he's better than
he is.
Scholes.
I don't.
I think he's better than Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard.
Yeah,
all
so
of
do
I
them.
don't think he's
I
better
think
than
he
any
can
of them.
do everything they can do. Right foot, left foot, consistency, big games, big goals, Champions League. He's got it all. And,
I was playing
and-
in the Pep's
and-
system.
And whilst playing in that Pep system, and for me, you've seen him on the right, you've seen him on the left, you've seen him through the middle, and it's always quality for me. Who has the most goals against Real Madrid in this kind of generation? You look at his Big Six record, the types of goals he's got as well. right foot, screamers, free kicks. I'm pretty sure he's even scored from corners at this point. But the guy is just a different level of player. And I think he's one of those players who only in hindsight and once he's retired and once you see the catalogue of the amount of goals he scored, the amount of assists he has, and you're just thinking, what?
Yeah.
I didn't realize this when he was playing because he's playing this City team where everybody's putting up numbers. And I'm kind of, oh, wow.
Come on.
Mo Salah once again.
McAllister.
Shifty on the right.
Beautiful.
Big goal for Liverpool.
I couldn't agree more. I think that there's a City narrative that it's, no one's bothered because it's City that they win so much. And I think the players then fall into that where they don't get the appreciation that they necessarily deserve for being how good they are.
And that's why I feel like even now, like Sterling is getting a lot of criticism so overboard now because everybody just looks at his achievements with City as like, oh, you're just part of the City system. And I'm like, no, but Sterling actually, you got to remember the first 2 years at City, he wasn't who that guy was. He had to become that.
No,
you have to give him the credit for that. And I just feel like with Kevin De Bruyne, people don't even take into account the injury that he had. Players don't come back the same from that injury,
100%.
and he went up another level. And I'm just like, what a freak of play. But similarly, I think Salah's going to be the same. Salah, I think only in hindsight, and once he's gone, people are going to be like, wow. Now it's almost like people feel offended when you put him on the same bracket as like an Henry or a Hazard, and they're like, no, he's not as easy on the eye.
If he stays, he could get to like third in the Premier League. Goal scorers.
Yeah.
He could go second, couldn't he?
Could get to Kane if he does.
He can get to 200. Yeah, like what, 30 goals a season? Yeah, he could.
It is interesting what you said about Salah with the progression of his career coming later. Because then, like you say about Sterling, when they come in so young, I think he had his debut at Liverpool 16.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think a lot of players like that when they come in at that 16, 17. By about 28, 30, you've seen the best of them. I think
Owen
Wazza. You look at Ronaldinho. So many of them when they've come through at that young age, it's difficult to maintain
they played
that.
a lot, didn't they? Otherwise, Foden come through at a young age, but I feel like Pep's looked after him a bit in a different way. Otherwise, like all the pressure was on Owen and Wayne straight away.
But the football that Phil would have been playing, I know Rooney was running all over the shop, but mentally, physically, Pep systems are draining. I think.
But
that's why I'm not surprised when they have these dips.
I think De Bruyne under a different manager would have looked twice the player because of Pep's systems so well oiled in it. I mean, players leave City and they look unbelievable, don't they? when they go places. And I honestly think De Bruyne's top.
I think it's almost like a sin people will look at it if you compare them to obviously the three-headed monster that is Gerrard, Lampard and Scholes. But I think there's everything they can do, he can also do just as much. And when you talk about them being a part of dominant teams like Scholes was, he has done that with City as well.
He had a better international record, you could argue, what he did with Belgium in 2018.
I didn't even want to bring that into it.
Yeah, because it's a half argument because Belgium got to the semi-final. Yeah,
I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's not a real argument because both had pretty poor, underperforming golden generations. But De Bruyne 2018, Paul Scholes never had a World Cup like that. Gerrard never had a World Cup like that.
Facts.
He didn't. Or Lampard. Like, they didn't.
Yeah.
Who scored Liverpool's second goal?
McAllister. He's someone who I think goes so under the radar because he's so consistently an 8 out of 10 every single week. I've said your midfield, I think, is arguably the best midfield in Europe. But because they're technically so good, they're physically very good. Mentally, they can kind of stick it out as well. Yeah. But people won't look at them because individually, I just feel like they're so consistently 8 out of 10s.
It'd be interesting how different it'd be if they actually got Zubimendi in it.
I was going to ask that. Do you think they'll, now Gravenberch kind of filled that position?
I think
do you think they'd still target someone there or leave him now?
I think they could, because as I mentioned earlier, if we lose Salah, Gravenberch or Van Dijk, we've got no replacement for them. As in no one off the bench that can actually do what they do. I think they'd put McAllister into Gravenberch's role or maybe Endo, but it doesn't work the same, does it? So I think they will.
I think Gravenberch has been better than what you would have even
unbelievable,
got. Zubimendi.
Is Zubimendi defo going Arsenal? Is that just a rumour?
I think it was paper talks. I know Ornstein dropped the bomb to say, Arsenal are in big talks, but
there was never a done deal type thing.
Because they're going to lose Partey and Jorginho in the summer, so
I think Arsenal get that Cunha, though, the Wolves player.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, they need that, to be fair. They need someone in that left wing forward position.
That is one of the problems in the summer. I feel like Liverpool and Arsenal are looking at similar areas.
I think if they go Cunha, you go Isaac.
I think
You go
just
Isak,
thinking of
you've locked
Isak.
off the
Newcastle
title
look
for
like
next
a
2
completely
years.
different team without him.
I don't know. I don't know if
Look like
Liverpool
a
win it next
completely
year.
different team without Isak. Newcastle. Like,
You
there's-
know what? They've had Wilson's had chances in the first half.
that's what I mean. Put Isak in those positions.
Offer.
I know
Yeah.
Wilson's not fully match fit, but
You should offer the Newcastle 100 million plus Darwin Núñez.
no,
I'm not
you
even
don't- I
joking.
don't think you need to do 100 mil on Darwin.
No, but I would do it just to seal the deal.
I think you could do 50 and they'd take it.
I trust everything Edwards does in the transfer windows. He always seems to get deals, and we never seem to overpay for anyone who's not worth it. So,
I remember McAllister being like 37
That was
mil.
good
but that, to be
value.
fair, I think I don't know if McAllister was
Release
Edwards
clause.
though. I think it might have been Klopp.
Yeah.
So there's all that. This whole thing wasn't it? It was
Who was who?
Edwards and Klopp fell out. Edwards left. Klopp carried on. We dipped. Klopp had a transfer window. We came back, got in the Champions League, and obviously whatnot. And Klopp left, and then Edwards has come back in now. But it's from what I read, we follow the data a lot under Edwards.
Mhm.
You'd have signings like Salah,
Mane.
Mane. I don't know whether Gravenberg was, but when they do, Robertson will have been one.
Yeah.
They very
Wijnaldum.
rarely don't pay off. But then you look at when Klopp's coming, players like Núñez probably weren't.
Yeah. That was definitely
But-
Just big
I have a
money.
gut feeling.
But now he's back. You'd like to think he's weighing up everything. So
Yeah.
there's no doubt that they're probably considering Isak.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I think Jurgen Klopp has the best job in the entirety of football.
Oh, the Red Bull thing.
Mate, he's just Red Bull. He's an overseer of all Red Bull projects.
Apart from Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't do Leeds.
He just goes to all the games. He's
Are Leeds
scouts
part
young
of that?
talent.
Yeah, they're part of Red Bull.
They signed a
Oh, we need to
sponsorship
not have
deal,
them come up,
Yeah.
you know.
and they're now part of the
they're
umbrella.
top
I
of the
think.
league, like.
They're 5 points clear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
the five
no,
they
that's-
beat Sheffield United.
They'll stay up then if they've got that kind of.
Yeah, they got.
They had
Because
that
if they
last
can
time they
take
were.
players on loan, did they?
Yeah, they had it last time.
Sorry, I didn't even know.
No, they took someone from. They took a few players from Leipzig, didn't they?
Yeah.
There must be such a loophole in like the PRS and stuff with having multiple clubs.
You mean PSR?
I think yeah.
PRS
Oh, yeah,
is what
What's
musicians get, innit?
Yeah.
Public
Pounds per stream, innit?
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like-
No, yeah.
City Group must do it so well where you move players around from clubs to clubs.
I mean,
and
well, they bought
sign
that.
some players.
You bought your man for like 10 million and he's worth at least five times. What was you? Signing from Girona?
Oh, Savinho.
Yeah, you bought him for cheap, didn't you?
No, he was.
25 mil?
No, he's 30 million quid.
He was like 30 odd million. Yeah.
he was 30
But if you would have bought him from another club, it's at least
probably
40,
would've,
50,
yeah.
you
Is
know
he?
what I mean?
No, there's a lot of speculation about that. I don't know if that's true. 30 mil. That's market value.
I don't think anyone's 30 mil in this market.
How much did Hudson Odoi go to Nottingham Forest for?
4 million.
That's mad, isn't it?
How much did Alanga go to Nottingham Forest for? Gordon
That much as
to
well.
Newcastle. Trossard to
Yeah, but
Arsenal.
Gordon was about to leave.
Gordon
Same
was a lot.
summer.
Gordon
How much was
like that
Trossard to Arsenal?
50 mil, I think Gordon. was.
No, not.
His contract was running out.
Different
Well-
players, different times of their careers and also.
I also think as well, listen, environment has to do with a lot. A player might look horrible somewhere. A lot of United fans wanted Delanga out. Now he'd probably walk in
Yeah,
as
yeah,
their best
but-
winger.
I think 30 mil for a winger like
But
Savinho
there's
for
a
one
big
good
thing,
season is not bad.
Playing for Man United and playing for Forest are two different.
No, I fully agree.
Like
But
pressures
environment
involved.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's part of the environment I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
true,
Though. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
sometimes some players thrive in an environment where there's lack of pressure.
At least make this a game, man. Come on.
It's just always under control. with
No,
Solo,
it's
innit?
so easy.
Fucking
So
These
easy.
lot are so good, man.
I don't know if that means you're amazing or the league's just average. compared
Nah,
to
it's
you.
both.
I
you
don't know what it is.
I think Liverpool, because they're top of the Champions League group as well.
Then you didn't need to do that.
No, he didn't. He was doing.
It wasn't.
Too much.
It's not. They're not just top of the Premier League.
They're incredible.
I'd understand if they finished like 15th in the Champions League group, then you go, hold on a minute. What's going on
I don't
here?
know about the Champions League, man. I don't know. All you have to do is qualify.
Mate, Real Madrid
Nah.
finished outside the top 8.
Yeah, and they're
City
probably more
finished
favourites
outside
to
the
win it
top
now.
8. No, but
Mm,
you can talk about, but Liverpool
I think
finished top of the
Liverpool are
group.
favourites,
Like,
in my opinion.
I'm not.
Are you a fan of that new format? Do you like
Yeah.
it?
until I'm in it, I can't really judge it. But
No,
from
no
the
teams
outside
drop down,
looking
though,
in,
do they now? Which I used
Yeah,
to
I
quite
prefer
like,
that.
Which
Yeah,
some teams
yeah.
would drop down to the
But then
Europa
it
League.
keeps the Europa
thing
League
is,
like
we all
strong.
love a nice European.
You
love
don't get like, I don't know, Barcelona dropping down or something.
we would have had,
Do we
like, if
want
it was
that,
group
though? That's
stages,
the
City
thing.
would have dropped it.
I mean, the neutral does,
Well,
don't
I mean,
it?
well-
But like, yeah,
I don't
Spurs,
know.
you don't want it.
we don't want that.
I want all the big teams to be in the later rounds. And
We don't want them in the
every
Europa.
once in a while you get a fairy tale story, but now it just means you got to earn your
Offside.
fairy tale.
Here you go.
Oh,
He was
safe.
offside. Well, I know you got to see that. I seen it. Oh,
Come on, Mo. Here we go. Here we go.
I think the only thing with the new
It's so
This is
good.
it.
this is guaranteed, isn't it?
What a ball that is.
what a
My
ball.
days. Oh, how did he
That's
miss
a
that?
filthy ball.
How
isn't it?
did he miss that?
That ball's
I was thinking he was cutting side.
disgusting. Yeah,
That's
me
almost
too.
become trademark of his, that outside the boot, isn't it?
That ball is outrageous. Look at
joke.
this. Look at this. Oi.
No, that's
That
crazy.
is
With the
joke.
with the
ball
Premier
as
League ball.
well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Deserves to go in.
Can you do better than that, or is he stretching? Is that
It's a
an,
bit
is,
not Darwin Núñez, that, isn't it?
is he stretching at full pace? Maybe.
That
Yeah.
was like your guys one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destiny.
At the back
Is that his
post.
name?
Oh yeah, we beat Spurs 1-0. Forgot about that.
We beat the mighty.
That is a big
Ipswich
win.
with 10 men. We had 9
I
men.
can't lie, for your Champions League hope, it actually was huge.
Huge.
Needed that.
I think it settled it.
Yeah.
It's one or two more. One or two more.
I think you're right. You can finish above Arsenal this season.
If City finish with Arsenal, I'm calling up Don Robbie ASAP. I'm calling him every morning.
Buying
stop
all the
calling
rights to
man Don,
AFTV.
The Don.
Did you see that video of Turkish on a live stream?
Oh, and he
He
pops
starts,
in.
starts saying, yeah, Robbie chat shit sometimes. And then Robbie pops into the stream.
Bro, like the Undertaker in some dark car.
Yeah.
I heard you was cussing me. I was like, yo, that's too funny.
Do you call Robbie Don?
No.
Buvey does.
That's his name.
All the time.
No, I remember
his
last time I
passport.
was here, it was like, he just kept calling him the Don. I was like, no.
It's his
because
passport.
Stop it, man. Would you kiss his ring?
He hasn't got a ring.
Bend the knee. No, he does. He actually walks around with a big fuck off AFTV ring.
Are you taking the piss?
No, I'm not even joking.
What, like a
It's
Super
like
Bowl
a
ring?
Super Bowl style ring.
No, you're chatting.
He rewarded himself after they hit 1 million last year.
Really?
No, not really.
He would have definitely kissed it if he did.
Would have seen a tweet after the game. Bought himself a what?
Shouldn't have even told us it was a
Nah,
joke.
should have kept it going for a
Let us
little bit.
believe it. Come on, Gordon, you shit ass.
Good ball.
No, it's just too easy. Liverpool got it all boxed off, man.
They're all offside.
Let's see Liverpool next season. That's what I'm going to say. When Rodri's back. When Rodri's back, they don't touch City next
Oh
season.
man, you know what? I can't wait till he's saying Rodri needs some time to recover to get back to his level.
He
know?
thinks he's just
I
going to come
can't
back and be
wait,
fine.
bro. Because you remember when Rodri got injured, he was talking about how he was trying to come back this season. And I was like,
He'll play the season.
And he was
I don't-
talking
I don't
about
think you understand the injury you have.
him and Varane were also the two players that were going, footballers are playing too much football right now. I
Literally.
can't cope anymore.
Bro.
And then like 2 weeks later, he went,
Varane had to retire,
Yeah.
and then he got put in the hospital.
Como, wasn't he?
Crazy.
that's sad, man.
Honestly,
Genuinely
Varane.
sad. I know
One
they're
of the
very well
greats.
paid and all that, but
It is sad. When you hear footballers, they're like, I can't play with my kids without being in pain. I think Thierry Henry said that, right?
Yeah, a few-
He said, I can't play with my
But then I
I think
saw
daughter in the
Thierry
garden or
Henry last
something.
week in Qatar bullying people on the pitch, and I was just like, mate, Arsenal could do with the centre forward right now. I can't
yeah, but
lie.
it's different playing with Angry Ginge to.
Hey, I'm telling you now,
I bet he's
Henry
still
could
playing
still
in
do a
pain.
job.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Henry could still do a job.
I think that's his problem as a
don't
coach.
know.
You know, like Roy Keane.
Oh,
There's some players where they were so good, they can't understand why these mid players can't do what they could.
I think because him and Sharky were on the same team, Sharky was telling me the whole team was talking about in the team talk, park the bus, park
Yeah.
the bus. He took one look at Henry. Henry was just shaking his head. Can't believe this is who I'm playing with. Like guys who want to park the bus, they don't want to play football.
Yeah, I love that.
His standards
Was
are
Wenger
just
his
too
manager at
high.
that thing?
Huh?
Was Wenger
Wenger
Henry's
was his
manager?
manager as well, yeah.
I like that.
Did he score in the game?
No, he was doing his best to basically plate everybody.
Yeah.
And he basically, I think KSI plated him 3 different times, missed an open goal every single time.
See, I like that. A lot of players go into it and they still play like it's a professional game, so they take it really seriously. And if there's a player that's not an ex-pro, they'll kind of
I
like,
think the only one that kind of did do that was David Silva, who first 20 minutes or so, he was just kind of, I was like, hold on, that's not David Silva out there. That's a doppelganger. Because he just looks like one of us. The second half, all of a sudden, real David Silva came out. You couldn't get close to him. But then there was one guy who absolutely crunched into him. And David Silva said, oh, you thought, let me show you something. What?
Yeah.
dude had to get taken off injured. I said, yeah.
Really?
That's that competitiveness. You can't take it out of some of these players, man.
It must be hard for them, like playing with
Content creators and
like,
YouTubers.
do you know what I mean? 'Cause
And
it's like you're not making the runs that they want
100.
you to make, so you're probably bringing them down. It
Yeah.
probably is low key, like depressing them having to play with you.
Genuinely don't think Pirlo attempted.
There's no point,
sprint.
is there?
He walked the entire
Here
game.
we go.
But he used to do that in his career, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the Iniesta, I think, was playing Silva and Pirlo as the midfielders, and I said these guys never even relied on physical attributes when they played. They're gonna still be good.
There's also an element you probably don't want to hurt them. Do you know what I mean? Even though they're not
I
playing
can't lie
anymore.
to you.
I injured Park G when I
A
played
lot
against
of these guys want to get their Instagram picture of them shoving Henry. The problem is, Henry, I think, has probably doubled in size since he's retired.
Yeah.
He's
big,
bouncing
looks
off
big.
it like he's a Dharma Traore, basically.
I injured Park G when I played against him.
No.
And I felt so bad.
Oh, mate, I'd feel horrible because he's actually one of those like nice guy footballers as
I
well.
won the ball though, but I
I don't know
dog-gooed
if
him
I
a bit.
believe it. I don't know if I believe it.
I won the ball, the ball went, and then I dog-gooed him.
The way
so
you,
it was a bit-
yeah, I was about to say, I swear.
It wasn't clear and obvious though, was it? Fucking hell. Bit harsh
I
that.
remember thinking, oh shit, man, not Park G.
No,
Famously, he never went off injured or anything, and then our first 2 minutes around him, I break him.
Yeah, I'd be gutted about that. He probably still remembers it as well.
Mm.
Like his one memory of you is you injuring him.
And then Wes Brown at a corner, yeah. I've worked with Wes a lot, so I was like going, yeah, Wes, go on. Let me score here. Come on, don't be a bastard, you know what I mean? It's in front of the Stretford end and that. Corner comes in, I go up for it, and he just puts his arm in my throat. Like,
top man. Top man.
like, he didn't even move.
Real
Like, he just went boom like that.
Yeah,
Oh, for
100%.
Can't breathe.
Got to earn it, don't you?
I was on it. I played at Anfield in the summer. Had an opportunity at 2 fucking chances, and I missed both. It eats me up to this day.
You know what
The
happened?
worst player on our team managed to score that day. And I was just,
Who's
you
the
know, when
worst
you
player?
just think it's almost too, you're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to bury
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And I just hit it too centrally to the keeper rather than putting it in the pocket. And I just went, yeah.
Look at him pulling him back.
Strength. Look at the strength.
That's a yellow card.
Look at it.
That's a yellow card.
No.
Rob Dad's finest, that is. Look at the strength.
You've not brought any energy in the last 20 minutes. You're just casual.
They're
This
coasting
is the
through.
exact same. I mean, you see like Soberslide legging it round, but the rest of them, it doesn't feel like they're in cruise control.
No.
They're just.
Yeah, it's really smart. You did it against
That's
Wolves,
great
didn't you, last
football
week? It was
power.
like,
They've not replaced any of the attacking players yet.
really?
Don't think so.
No, he brought on Gakpo.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
he did,
he brought on
he did.
Gakpo.
Yeah. Was that for Jota?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Like, see,
Where do you
yeah.
normally sit when you go? Oh, your season
the
ticket?
Kop. Yeah, but you know what? Now I reckon I go to about 5 to 10 home games, but I go to mostly. So I'm going to Paris next week.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, can't be any worse than the last time in
Oh,
Paris.
I can't lie. I think that might be the most exciting game in the Champions League
Yeah, because
because PSG are a sleeper team. I can't lie.
Aren't Real Atletico playing each other?
Yeah, but that's going to be a typical slog war.
Yeah, but I love
And
a
then
war.
Madrid will probably come out on top through friendship and vibes.
It's like that. Remember the final they played? You're like, Real are still winning this. So let's
Ramos.
not- yeah.
Don't you
yeah.
dare ever try and analyze and tactically break down Madrid. There's no such thing.
Does Simeone need like a Champions League trophy to really cement his
No.
status?
Nah, he's
For
won the
me-
league, and That's enough.
He's won the league twice
yeah.
in the Barcelona and Madrid era.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Nobody can ever talk to Diego Simeone.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
I love how the fans aren't like, if that was in England, like the fans would be coming out going, the football's not good, don't like. The fans absolutely live for it, don't they? It's boss.
oh,
I love it.
honestly.
The fans live for
They're-
it and they'll
they're-
grind out results and they'll go away in Europe. I think it's
I'm
fucking
my absolute
brilliant.
favorite Spanish team, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
Like,
boss,
Madrid have a
aren't they?
lot of players that you might love, but if there's a team who I'm like, that's a team I'd support if I was Spanish, it'd be Atletico
Oh, I'd
Madrid.
be a
Sick,
Real
aren't
fan.
they?
Mate.
We got a super chat for Kieran. Nick says Trent just clapped all 4 sides of the stadium. I wonder if this Real Madrid move will be announced this week. And what is your opinion on the 3 contracts?
So it's not going to get announced next week, is it? It'll get announced at the end of the season if it's happening. I think it will happen, but I think he's dealt with it badly. he just if he wants to come out and go, listen, I'm 27. I want to experience playing in a different country. I think a lot of people would be like, don't agree with what you're doing. I wouldn't do it as a Liverpool fan, but fair enough. But all this stuff going on behind closed doors about whether it be money, I don't know, but I'm gutted about it because I think he's irreplaceable. We've got Bradley, but no one can do what Trent can do in the world, can they?
I'm glad you've said that because since there's been talk he's going to leave, everyone's kind of gone, well, Bradley's better anyway. And it's like, there's a reason Madrid won him in the first place. You know what I mean?
He's David Beckham at right back. He's David Beckham at right back. If David Beckham was to play now, he'd probably be a right back.
I think he would be one of the midfield three, but I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I think he could be. He'd do a job at right back.
Yeah.
Cool anyway.
You think David Beckham be a right back?
I do now. Yeah.
I think he'd be one of the midfield.
I think he's right.
How forward?
I think he'd be a right back, and he'd be doing exactly what Trent's doing, controlling a game from right back, maybe coming into midfield and playing the pass, putting the. I think.
You don't think though with Trent, he's a little bit damned if he does, damned if he doesn't, because it's like, as you said, some fans would say come out and just say it that you're gonna leave, but I think even him not coming out, it's kind of him showing a bit of respect to be like, I don't want to derail the whole season. Because that's what Klopp
The
did.
trouble is, there's a lot of leaks though.
Because Klopp did that last year where he just came out and outright, and I was like,
some fans
is this
don't
necessary
like it.
right now?
Some fans don't like it that he's going on a free, given that he's an academy player and whatnot, and we'd get a lot of money for him that would help us on the PSR. But I just think if these are the situations.
That's the one
where
thing,
you're more
I do
honest.
hear.
Like, at least, I mean, Van Dijk's done it the best, hasn't he? In terms of the
like a proper captain, I
But
think.
like, I mean, even Salah's gone like, I'm just going to give it my all to the end, no matter what. I know. I don't think Salah's dealt with it the best, but
So, do you think one of them stays, 2, 3?
Right now, I think Van Dijk stays and the other two go. Right now, but my heart says that Salah will still sign.
Also, you know, if you're going to win the league, you know that emotion of, oh my God, we just won the league. You go, here's contract, quick, sign that. You know what I mean? While you're happy about that.
Or you could be signing up on a high.
Does that?
I think there's a lot of arguments for that as well. I don't think this is the case with Salah, but I do think City have held on to some players too long that they should have let go based on the fact they've won so much together. And like, you look at how good Fergie was at getting rid of players that the team love and the fans love.
Ruud van Nistelrooy, Beckham, Keane.
Yeah, and there's such an art to that if you want to continue being successful.
I think you'll look back in a few years and forget about Trent. Not what he's achieved for you, but I think you'll look back and think
crazy. I can't lie.
Not forget. But I think you'll think, oh, we've got a better right back here, like an actual better right back.
But there must be something.
Like Conor
in his
Bradley's
head.
ready to go, mate. Like he's so good.
There's something in his head though, right? Because he's world class in the major tournaments for England. He doesn't get a sniff at right back, or he hasn't in the major tournaments. He played him in centre midfield in the last one. I think globally he's thinking, I'm not getting the recognition I deserve here as a footballer. And I could see that if this is his argument. If he goes to Real Madrid, automatically he will get that.
Yeah, that's a great show.
On the global
I think he
stage
looks
from
like-
everyone.
He looks like what's happened with Jude as well.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm meeting him at every England camp, and he's telling me
He's got a nice tan.
he's got the blueprint.
Happy.
I'm basically gonna go there and be his mate essentially, and I straight away walk in with the boys. Mate, this is gonna elevate my stock. So I think if there was one place that I almost if I was a Liverpool fan, I would kind of forgive and overlook. I think the Madrid move would be one. But I do agree. I think that in terms of him being a youth product, you kind of want to be able to also get something back for him. And him leaving on a free does feel a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of players do nowadays. They sign the new contract just so the club gets a bit of money.
Yeah.
It's a tough one because as a Liverpool fan and as an individual, I'd like to think that I wouldn't go. I can't say it because I don't know. I'd never be in that position. But you also got to think
But if you've seen
it's his life, innit? If he
Yeah.
wants to go to Madrid and live that life.
Do you think Arne Slot's really bothered? Like, because defensively you'll improve next season. I think there's a little bit less drama around the club, and
I think he'd rather have him than not.
Yes.
But I think he knows that there's a solution there.
I also think Trent doesn't bring drama. It's only because there's the contract thing where
not him, of course
talk.
not. But
Do you know what I mean? Like once he signs a contract or doesn't sign a contract, that talk.
if they get to the Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid, you're still going to question him against Vinicius, like you are defensively as a footballer. You are.
Exactly, but he can't.
But he's on the same team
If
as
he's not
Vinicius, right?
signed, he can't
Yeah,
be announced and anything. He can talk to Real Madrid now, can't he? Technically,
Yeah.
he might be. Don't know.
I think he's gone, and surely he's gone.
I think he's gone.
I just want
Also,
I want
the thing
the
for him
England
is,
stuff to end as well.
If they're
He's a
going to
right back.
try and keep Salah and Van Dijk,
Yeah.
there's only a limited amount of money they've got. They might not then have the money he wants.
Well, the hierarchy at Anfield must be made up that the league's ending how it is right now. Here we go.
Oh, Mohamed
he needs
Salah.
Good save, great save.
Because this would be a problem. If Arsenal were breathing down our necks now, this contract scenario would be a real distraction to what we need to concentrate on. The fact that we're, probably going how many clears at 13 or something like that.
13.
That was it.
Yeah, it will be as well.
Something mad.
What is it, Jack? Is it 13 clear?
13 clear. There
What,
you
in the same
go.
games?
Game more, yeah, because we played.
Yeah, they have to
didn't
win
we?
their
But-
game in Antwerp.
But exactly. So it's still double figures no matter what, isn't it?
Yeah, you've
So
done
it's-
so well, man.
But if it was, like I said, if Arsenal breathing down your neck there, you go in, this contract situation's a problem.
Well, there was a
It's
couple of weeks of that, wasn't there? It didn't really get much further than that because Arsenal couldn't keep the pressure on.
13. Fucking hell, man.
mad, that
It's
isn't it?
embarrassing for the league.
What is?
Well, how shit Arsenal been in the title race?
It's not embarrassing for the league.
Oh, Mo.
Everyone's responsible for themselves, right? It's embarrassing for Man United. It's embarrassing for City.
Oh,
But Arsenal should have.
But Arsenal were there for they're
Yeah, if-
built to be going for this title.
If you would have told
13
Arsenal
now.
City ain't winning the league next season, they go.
Yeah, exactly,
Now we're going to be
exactly.
champions.
Liverpool have been good, but it's not like we've been trailblazing either. There's been opportunities to catch up.
Yeah, better Liverpool teams have not won the league.
Oh,
You know, in recent time.
Yeah, 100%. In terms of performances, not performances, but in terms of results, 100%.
You can get 97 points this season, can't you? Maximum, I think.
Yeah, which is we've lost the league, getting 97.
Exactly.
But the trouble is, not the trouble, but they won't get 97 because they'll win it with about 5 games left to
and
go
then
and
we'll
then
cut
ease
the
up.
Champions League.
Yeah.
And that luxury is going to be unbelievable if we get it.
It's an interesting game for the League Cup final as well, actually, how you played against them.
Oh!
Three
Pope's
nil.
had a mare today, you know. Pope has had a mare
3-0.
today. That may be a
Foul,
foul,
yeah.
but he's had a mare.
Well, they're looking at a replacement, isn't it? They talks with Trafford this week. They were saying Newcastle,
You
yeah.
know, they don't concede Burnley under Scott
Yeah.
Parker in that division.
But then when Trafford was in the Premier League,
Oh,
he almost
God.
seemed like a victim at some point.
That wasn't
But-
Bad, man.
It wasn't a foul. He just headed it out of his hands, didn't he?
You can't. He had 2 hands on it. So.
If Newcastle haven't got Isaac, they don't stand a chance against Liverpool. Isaac is their outlet.
They're going to be rocking at Wembley, though, aren't they? Were you at it when you played them?
40,000
Yeah.
40s.
What are they like then?
We shut them up quickly.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Rashford
you need
scored
to, you need
early.
to score early, don't you? And,
Rashford scored early.
but
I just knew
they're a better
I don't
team
know, it's
now
just
than they
something-
were against you.
It's like Brighton have beaten us every game we've played them in recent years. But when we played them at Wembley, I was like,
Yeah.
Brighton don't beat us today. We're at Wembley. It's their big day out, and it's
Your
for us. It's
experience,
another day. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And I think Newcastle, that was like their first big moment since.
But if
the
you remember,
takeover.
Great
in
chance of the FA Cup as well.
98-99, they lost back-to-back FA Cup finals against Arsenal and then Man United. That's why Shearer
nasty.
ended up potless at Newcastle.
That's that's nasty.
innit?
So they don't beat Liverpool. There's not a world where they beat Liverpool.
You don't think?
In fact, I'd rather
I
Liverpool
think-
win
I
it
think
because it
football-
means nothing if Liverpool win another Carabao Cup.
Nah, Liverpool go take the Premier
Yeah.
League, Champions League. I think FA Cup, Aston Villa, League Cup, Newcastle. That'd be nice.
Nah, I don't want them to win.
That'd be nice.
Don't want them.
I want someone else to win the FA Cup this year. Don't really
Man
care
United.
who it
I
is.
think Aston Villa deserve it.
We're doing the double.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm so sick and tired of seeing the big boys.
What is it when Mourinho did the treble? He had the 3 fingers of United.
One's Community Shield.
Half of his squad went.
What? Treble?
What's he on about? What's the third
One was the League Cup against Southampton.
League Cup, Europa League.
Europa League
count.
against Ajax.
Community Shield, wasn't
Community
it?
Shield don't count.
That was brilliant.
That
Community
counts. Should
Shield.
have kept Moyes because he won one. He had Arteta. I know it was a bit tongue in cheek, but the other week he was like, "Oh, I've won 2 Community Shields."
That's
Oh.
crazy. It's a
He-
charity game.
I don't know how long he's got. in
I
terms
think
of-
by Christmas, if they're not top of the league,
Yeah.
they're revolting.
or if they're fourth or something.
Yeah, they're just.
I think if they don't do 2 major summer attacking recruitments, he's already backs against the wall. He might have the first 5 games.
Because he's got the responsibility for
Yeah,
signings now, hasn't he?
transfers are on him now, and I think this season and last season, you've seen the attackers let them down.
It's not like they're
They
playing
have
good
to get-
football. That's the frustrating part. They were playing good football. If they, today, exciting. There was nothing exciting about watching them in that game.
Mm.
You almost knew.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Like, Arsenal still 0-0.
Yeah.
Shock. Like in his first few seasons, they were quite excited. Well, they were great to watch Arsenal under Arteta at the beginning.
Oh wait, third here. Oh, heavy.
Fuck.
Oi! Oh. Bicycle kick from Gakpo.
I hate that, you know. You know, if I fell
What's
down
that?
and some geezer's trying to pick me up from the opposite, fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Get your hands off me,
2-0 up.
you dick. I'm going, oh, get up. Fuck.
Who's your next game?
Southampton, I think.
Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton.
Are you in the FA Cup?
PSG.
Oh, PSG.
No, you're
We're
out
not
in
in
the
the
FA
They'll
Cup.
beat PSG.
Plymouth.
That's the real
Plymouth
quiz, by
knocked
the
us
way.
Yeah. Well,
When's
I
the
think
Anfield
weekend
fixture with PSG? Is it second or first?
Second.
Oh,
The
you're
PSG next
smash
week,
them,
and then-
mate. Oh, yes,
and
you
then
can go 0-0 against PSG.
Bruges or
0-0.
Villa in the next round, but Villa.
You'll batter PSG, mate.
Yeah,
I hope
PSG
so.
got nothing.
They're a good side, though. They're better than they have been. They're more balanced. They work hard for Luis Enrique. Hungrier.
They changed the whole philosophy, didn't they?
Yeah, but they battered
In
City.
terms
but
of
everyone did.
transfers and stuff.
Yeah.
They battered City. In the final 30 minutes, it was
I think-
crazy.
I think France is a great place to pick up young players. So it's a surprise they weren't doing that earlier, just picking off, like how they did with Mbappe. Just,
Yeah, yeah.
right, we'll take you. So
much
many good
in
talent
that
comes
league,
out of that
yeah.
league.
And I always think in terms of even signing for Premier Leagues, I think the Ligue 1 players are always the most ready-made in terms of
I think Portugal as well is quite.
Portugal's hit and miss.
I know it's hit and miss, but
Coin flip.
the good ones are very
yeah.
good.
I find the French though, it's very rare someone signs from the French league and they turn out to be a bad signing. Think about it.
Who's the big one?
I think
Who's the-
Serie A is where you get a lot of flops.
Yeah, German
Serie A
football.
is one
So
of
different though. It's same going there that way though.
Yeah.
To Syria.
Premier League.
Like-
Two
Like
Serie
Chris
A's
Smalling
in
looked like
a-
Maldini.
Oh, if you've experienced the Premier League and it hasn't worked out for you, Serie A is your next step.
Scott
You
McTominay
will
looks
look like
Paul
a
Gascoigne.
beast over there.
Would you do that if you was a player though? Just go, you know. I'm an average player in the Prem, but I'd be a very good player over there.
Mate,
Fuck
I
yourself off.
truly think a lot of English players have almost cut their noses and spited their face, if you like,
Yeah.
by not doing more moves abroad.
That's why I respected Bale. You know, when he went to Real, I know he's Welsh, but say that again. Sorry.
Saying Tammy Abraham's having the time of his
Yeah.
life in Milan at the minute.
Also playing for
saying he's
Milan.
playing-
Even
Great.
Roma last year.
Just what an experience to say, yeah, I've just
Yeah.
I played for Milan. Like,
To be fair, I think the Milan fans hate
Oh.
him at this point. I saw them
Yeah.
coming on the other day and they were like,
Yeah.
what does this guy do?
oh god,
Treating him like Anthony.
I'm sick of I'm sick of hearing people say talk about Anthony. Oh, he's so good. He's
Hey,
What's he got?
man.
3 goals, 2 assists.
he's
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
shite.
You know what I mean?
Also, by the way, his first 3 games for United, he scored 3 goals.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
Arsenal,
wait,
Everton,
did he?
City.
Did he?
can he
I mean, we lost 4-1 against City.
is he
but
coming
he's got-
back or is he have they got an option to buy?
He can get fucked. He's not coming back.
Hey, he's
If
one of
he
your
comes
players,
back,
man.
I'm gone.
Hey, he's one of your players, man.
Nah, he's not.
Come on.
Not one of mine.
He's
Do you,
employed by
reckon,
the
do you
club.
reckon there's a possibility Rashford comes back?
Nah. Because
The-
Rashford's
the
issue,
Villa have an option to buy. They do, don't
option,
they?
yeah, not an
40 mil.
obligation.
40 mil, isn't it?
Good value.
So cheap.
Unless he scores like between now and the end of the season 7-8 goals,
But also,
I think that's the most we get for him.
Mate, he's already got 3 or 4 assists.
Yeah,
He's done all right.
it was,
Oh, I'm
considering he was
If I see an,
it was bad at
if I
United, but
see
he
like
had a decent amount of goals and assists for us.
yeah.
considering.
But if I see like the energy that he's playing with that over the past couple of games I've seen, if I'm United,
He wants a
I'm
goal,
turning around
Salah,
and
doesn't he?
doing
He's just
it.
got to
Yeah.
take a throw in.
I'm saying, brother,
What's he got? 1 assist.
But his
Like,
problem, I
water
think,
under the bridge.
yeah.
I think
understand.
his problem
is the proximity to Manchester.
is in Manchester.
Yeah.
It's his
Yeah.
off the pitch
Yeah.
behavior in Manchester. It's all of that.
You
And I
think
think
he
it's
needs
the
a clean
pressure of
break from
United.
Birmingham's only an hour down the road, though.
It's true.
Like he's going miles away, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Midlands is just 2-hour drive.
Those same groups of people can still find him.
Like if I was him, I'd get on
Milan?
my phone to AC, man.
Yeah,
Him
and Leao.
I've always been a big fan of Milan, though.
I think
Yeah,
Barca were
fucking
interested
class.
at one point.
See, Barca ain't my Spain team.
Look at that.
Imagine
Look at
Rashford
that.
with the
96th minute.
he stood there.
Yeah,
When he gets substituted, he looks so angry
Rashford
getting
though played
substituted.
through injuries for us, you know.
Yeah,
He had a.
I
Sounds
actually
mad
think-
to say. Sounds like Mike Tyson, but I remember he broke his back and he was still.
I was gonna say I remember that Ollie era where he was carrying a lot of injuries, and I was like, "Are you gonna do long-term damage to yourself?" Because I remember Torres did that at Liverpool.
And Liverpool did it to Torres. We used to
Inject
caught,
him
so
with-
Like
injected his-
Martial's made a biscuit.
By the time Chelsea
But he
signed
w-
him, they didn't realize how cooked he was, and you lot were like,
he was-
"We got 50 mil for him. Take
He
him."
was having a bad season there, wasn't he? It wasn't like where Coutinho left and was flying and then fell off a cliff. He was actually already falling off.
Yeah.
I think he played well against Chelsea that season, scored a goal against Blackpool or something in January, and we sold him to Chelsea for 50 mil and got
I remember it was such a
Suarez.
shock, though. But I remember when you
Game's
signed
over, bro.
Suarez, I was like, "Wow." I don't think people knew how good Suarez was at the time, but he was an absolute demon.
This is a big win for Liverpool, 2-0.
Huge.
With Arsenal dropping points as well. It feels like a procession for Liverpool. Massive, massive win. Salah, Szoboszlai, exceptional today.
It feels like another day at the office. There was not one point I was sat here worried again.
Yeah.
And it's not like Newcastle have been brilliant recently as well. Well, they had an unbelievable first half at the weekend. I know it ended 4-3, like, but just
Casual.
I'm never worried. But again, part of it is because Arsenal haven't put any pressure on us, have they? They've gone out there today knowing that win, lose or draw, we're probably still going to win the league.
Yeah, yeah. And it's finished 0-0. It obviously started off a little bit earlier tonight as well. So Liverpool, it's a procession for them. Big, big win.
Huge. I think this is pretty much the title wrapped up now, in my opinion. I mean, you felt
Doesn't feel right though, does it?
It doesn't, especially considering we are still February at this point of the season. I don't think we've had a Premier League season wrapped up this early for a while.
We've had to fight for it when it's happened to us previously with Klopp. We were fighting every game, and it felt like you were going through like a emotional roller coaster every game. This is almost like cruise
It's only one defeat in the league so far all season.
which was Forest.
Yeah, so faultless so far.
I may be making something out of nothing or a mountain out of a molehill, but I swear Salah was high-fiving everyone, and him and Trent just walked past each other like they never knew
They
it.
probably high-fived each other like 10 times before. That's why, yeah.
Probably,
Playing on the
yeah.
same side, okay.
Probably, yeah.
I'm tired of you, man.
But apparently Trent called him a wanker. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, some NBA Centel, yeah?
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. Don't forget to check out Sky Bet. We're bringing you plenty of offers and price boosts for all the biggest matches. Links in the description. 18 plus T's and C's apply. Beat Gamble Aware. Thank you so much to our amazing guests today. You've been absolute
Always a pleasure, man.
legends and great to spend some time with you guys. Where can we find you? And what are you guys up to?
At Fuad Kadani on all platforms and on FCM SDS podcast.
Yep. And
You can just find me on the overlap, can't you? No.
bringing the cup of teas in. How have you found it being in front of camera today?
Loved it.
Yeah. He's a
You know
natural.
what?
He's a natural.
I'm a fan of the pod, so I've made up to come on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Good having you on with Liverpool.
We'll have you on
doing so
again,
well.
man.
Yeah.
Have you on again. Buvey, any final words?
No, it's been a pleasure. Lovely
Finally won today.
smashing Spurs as well.
Listen, you don't get many at all, so enjoy it.
Nice one, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share. See you in a bit.